Turn your sound down, you muppet. Hello.
I didn't even realise it was fucking going. Our miles away. I thought it was just going through here. I thought.
We've got 5 people watching.
Oh.
This is going to be a biggie.
I don't know. Professional as always. All right, Ashley.
Oh, I need to change that lettering. Look, I can't read it.
Bloody hell, yeah. Wow,
Yeah, you keep nattering. I better change that.
Chain Lee. How are we doing? Just cleansing the palate with San Miguel first.
There we go.
So this beer will taste even better.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with the Gallaroo.
I got 20 cans of San Miguel for 21 quid off Amazon. Can't really argue that, I don't think.
No.
Oh, what have we all been up to today then?
The only way you could argue is if it said Carlin.
I've never known a cat take as many baths as your cat, Ashley. Yeah. Oh, need to meet up.
We need to bring Zeus round, so you try and get him in the bath.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, she was trying to spray him last night because he pulled that dew claw off. She got this antiseptic spray and he's jumping around like a kangaroo, trying to stop you getting at him to spray it. So, the ones that are in early, we're doing this. Foggy Island, cracking can.
Why did they have a skipping rope, William Shane? Oh dear. 3 baths a year during the summer. I don't know.
Well, if you got jumped by him, I'm assuming he's not very tall then.
Yeah. Bottles of sake. Oh, that'll be horrendous.
Sake's nice.
Never had it.
It's strong. You're supposed to serve it slightly warm, I think. Sake? Sure you are.
Sake.
But yeah, it's definitely a shotting drink. That is. So, you lot, Nat, to tell us what you're drinking and that. When we finish these, we'll go in with this. And it is, I am 99.9%
YouTube
sure,
exclusive.
the only video on YouTube of this beer. Foggy Island by 7 Island Brewers. Tell me I'm wrong, because I might be. But
I'm pretty sure it's a YouTube exclusive.
And if it's damn nice, good luck in getting one. There's your mission. Should you
That's
choose
the only
to
problem.
accept
Yeah,
it.
your mission should choose to accept it is to get hold of one. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks like it's crying there because the can's a bit wet. It's a bit damp. But yeah, I mean, this is one that I've got. Good or bad, it has to be saved, but it's not one you chuck away. That's sure. It's not one that you just neck either. It's and when it's finished, I'll keep the can because
the can's going at the back in between.
At least I'll keep the can wrap potentially. You can just
don't know
the
it
can
yet,
wrap off.
but it's going in between the gin bottles.
The artwork looks fantastic. They're Greek, apparently. They're and Alan was saying this is the first attempt at actually canning their beers. So
yeah, always used to go in bottles. The actual artwork on the first ones was just this bluish colour thing, and it just had writing on it, no picture, just Foggy Island. But what they actually say about it was, when we originally released this beer a year plus ago, we had no idea how it would be received, but you absolutely loved it, as did we by that time. These are Greek, by the way. So
yeah,
now it's how they write the Greek, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
All right, Neil.
it was our first time that we put our beer in a can, and thankfully it was our fastest selling beer. So we knew that we had to brew it again and maybe a bigger scale. I can't get it now.
Going to assume at some point that there's a very good chance that there'll be another wave of it. You would imagine.
Yeah,
it's so popular.
I'm
wondering if on the bottom of your can is there a little number? Mine says 03.
Mine says K4.
That's interesting. I wonder what that means. That's different. Yeah, it says 03 in the bottom of mine.
Of course, the beer is the same recipe, is the same amazing brew, but we had to redesign our label again and give it our new touch, as we did with all of our new era brews. And of course, a bigger batch, because nowadays we are distributing in more countries and more loyal
Well,
fans out
so
there.
they do some other beers, Seven Island, but the Foggy Island is one that I've never seen.
Yeah, there's quite a few when you go on the website. All you get is the logo. That's it. Just
Yeah,
keeps
I
saying,
look at the website and I contacted them on Instagram and they took a few days to get back to me and basically said, let me find it. Their exact words were, "Thanks for the support. Unfortunately, we have not any Foggy left as this beer is brewed last year. Maybe at some point the web shops will be selling it. So that means, I guess, that they're obviously..."
Yeah, they do them again, I bet. If it was that popular.
I hope so.
It's that one. Great. Foggy Island by Seven Island Brewery.
They also do a cookie and cream donuts beer. They do a hazelnut, looks like macadamia, I think. They do a Rocky Road fudge.
Take it there, stouts.
I assume so. Yeah, there's one here called Cocoa. So I think it's supposed to be Cocoa Tiramisu. Imperial pastry sour, coconut, coffee, chocolate, and Tahitian vanilla. They've got another one that's a cacao nibs, marshmallow, almond, and Tahitian vanilla. They've got a coffee, vanilla, and maple syrup beer. So they seem to be big on the stouts. So maybe the Foggy Island was a one-off. They seem to do a lot of stouts from what I'm seeing here. So maybe the IPA was a bit of a...
Somebody commented on the Facebook about this when they put that up, and he put amazing beer, wasn't really into the stouts, but this one's outstanding. So they probably do a lot of stouts and that.
Oh, Gold Drake's in. Shit. Gary's in.
Is it Spice and Easy? It could be, because we might be back on again on Thursday with the malt men returning. I'll see what Taylor says, but it could be. Right, Gary?
Sorry, my little sister's going shopping, so she just asked me if there's anything we need.
Beers.
Yeah. Yeah. If you see any fancy beers, let's pick us a few up. Yeah.
Right, are we cracking it, or do you want to wait a bit?
I think we'll give it 5-10 minutes, maybe. Let people get it in.
Right, I'm going to stick it back in because it's warming up quick.
Is it? Yeah, it's warming up a bit quick. I think give people a bit of a chance to get in, sort of give them this 15 and give it 5-10 minutes, see what, if anybody else comes in. You never know. They might do. All that happens is we'll lose everybody.
If my keyboard or my typing suddenly goes a bit skew-whiff, there was a chili seed on the keyboard. And I've just tried to knock it off and it's fell underneath the keys, so it might stick now when I try and hit some of the keys.
Gaddy's on the Guinness, bloody hell. What's going on there? Are they from like your 21st birthday or something? I don't think you might not even be 21 yet. Are they from like last Christmas or something?
Neil, I think it must be something with your whatever you're watching it on then.
Yeah, we're definitely not in the dark.
We've got a picture because I can flick it over to YouTube and it's putting the picture out.
Maybe it's because you're a dirty stop out, Neil. Maybe you've got some, I don't know.
When he got ratted, somebody swapped his phone for a plastic fake one. It's got no picture on it. You didn't go in for a run?
Wait, Matthew.
Matthew!
I'm hoping that on Thursday they're going to say that I can take the ginger boy out. Hopefully they'll take out all these staples and stitches and what out.
Yeah.
And with a bit of luck, then he'll be able to go out. And I'm hoping that my foot, it's feeling damn sight better. It's still not there, but it's a damn sight better than it was. Like,
I'm surprised they
hobbling
didn't put dissolving in. Or was it too big?
too big. Oh, here we go. That didn't take long, did it? You were correct.
Yeah.
All right, Scouse, mate.
Right, Scouse.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that this everything's all right. I've got a feeling he may have to keep his cone on for another few days until it's properly healed. We'll see. I hope not, because it's
Oh, Matthew, by the way, I've not forgot I think it was you that won the cap. I've put it on the box. It's going out tomorrow. So I'll take it he's telling me I must vape constantly then.
You must vape constantly, that's it, yeah. You must keep vaping out then. You must vape constantly. He's probably about 12 and thinks that he's just...
Just for you. Oh, I ain't put the fan on, that reminds me.
What's everybody been up to today then?
No, you can't be 12 and run a beer review channel, can you?
Not you. But I've been on just housework today. Just housework. Say we've been... Ginge can't go out yet, so it's just been catching up on.
We're only Grand Reserve, but we set Shane off on that. Got it.
Consult that your beer and start tonight. I don't know what on earth you're on about, Benjamin. Maybe you've been drinking or something, but you're not making any sense.
You're going to set me off getting that Grand Reserve again. I can't get it for £2 a bottle though.
Hang on.
Sure, it's 4 in Tesco.
Actually, should give up the... It's not smoke though, is it? It's vape. All the smoke from vaping, it's vape from vaping. Like, I don't even smoke, but it's vape, and it's a damn sight better than smoking, isn't it? Let's put it that way. Fuck hell, it's like...
Right. That explains it.
But I mean, fucking hell, it's... How dare people vape in their own time in their own house? You naughty boy. Right, TJ.
Well, I'd probably go as far to say it's more healthy doing that on
TJ,
here.
I think you should probably cancel your Wednesday morning plans.
Than it is doing that on here.
Plans. Yeah. That's
doing a review. Should I cancel on Wednesday morning? Yeah. Just leave it switched on.
Last time I had that, it was very nice, and it's not as nice this time around. Buster IPA.
Yeah.
Last time I had it, it was really nice. Scouse, the Grand Reserve, I'm sure there's a couple of different ones. I could be mistaken, but I'm sure there's 2 or 3 different ones of them fancy bottles. Anyway.
High back. I've just said it. No one has said high back. High back.
High back.
But no, we can't tell Zeus anything. He's gone out now. He's gone out for a walk.
How are you getting on with the no smoking goal, Drake? Are you still off the smokes? I know you said that you've been off them for
a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks, something, was it? This is random. Completely. I was supposed to go for a blood test. Been cancelled. Apparently, there's a shortage of something. Something that, like, it's either... It must be something they use in blood tests. And they can't do them. About my foot, they said, we'll do some blood work. Just check everything's all right, because at first they were worried it might have been blood poisoning. Can't do, cancelled. There's something that's missing, apparently. some major shortage or something. I don't know what it is, but they were saying there's a major shortage. Due to Brexit, I can only assume. I don't know, but they were saying there's a major shortage. I think it's the.
It could be something
The
that they add
medical
to the
equipment.
blood to test it that they're having to use in the COVID test.
I never thought about that. It could well be.
It's the glass tubes, Benjamin
Not
said.
Brexit, no. Oh, the glass tubes. Okay. But yeah, it was very strange because that seems to be the answer for everything. Like, if you've got a bit of a cough or a sniffle, going for a blood test. It's like, okay. But they're like, yeah, don't come for a blood test. We can't do no blood tests. So okay. There's something going on, but I don't know what it is. They said give it a couple of weeks and they'll. But I'm hoping within a couple of weeks it'll be all right and we'll be good to go again. We won't have to worry about it. So.
Bring them up and say, if I bring it in a sandwich bag, can you still test it?
Oh.
It's got a zipper on the top. Gary 3's stocking up on what?
Yeah, he's got 2 Guinnesses, I think he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a weekend out for him, isn't it?
That's all right. It's not unpleasant, but it's a bit thin. That's a light ale.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it says IPA here, but then it says a light ale with tropical undertones. So it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's a bit thin.
Where was it from?
This was from Spa, but it's made by the Bowling Brewing Company in Clitheroe.
We went in Sainsbury's, a different Sainsbury's on the other way, opposite way to we normally go. It was quite a big one. And they've actually got that. Is it Old Tom? You've got that in?
Yeah. You'd like that. It's nice. It's 8%, do you?
Yeah, 8.3, I think.
They also do a Ginger Tom, and I think there's another one. I could be mistaken.
Can't remember how much it was. A couple of quid.
Nice, Shane. What job is it? If you don't mind us asking, of course. What job are you going for?
Job interview. Ooh.
Maybe it's working at B&Q so we can get some ladders so we don't get jumped again. Sorry, Shane. You know we're just fucking with you.
Of course, it does mean another thing as well. Having a jump.
Does it? Maybe where you're from. Not around here, it don't.
And you never actually specified.
It came from Tasco.
It's cream flavour. Oh yes, I know which one because they've got it in over here, and I won't buy it.
Neapolitan something or other.
It's I forget how much you can. It's a lemon sorbet ice cream summit, isn't it?
Oh, I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of a. There used to be in Morrison's. I saw it Neapolitan beer. Don't know who the hell made it. Let's have a look. It might be Northern Monk. Neapolitan beer.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it is. It's lemon sorbet in it, Scouse. I'm sure that's the one. It sounded nice, and I thought I'm going to try that. And then, unless it's gone down in price, I looked at it and thought. Then again, I can get
that. They used to do it in City at Morrison's.
No, yeah, it's not that one.
It actually tasted like Neapolitan ice cream. Have you been to Morrison's yet with the jet black heart of £2?
No, I've not. I've not been over that way, but I have got to go before the week's out because I've got to nip in the wholesalers and get some.
When you were in Sainsbury's, did you see any of the Pineapple Express?
I didn't look for it, to be honest. In Sainsbury's, I only had a quick.
I'm not paying those prices. It's not being cute. Good luck, Shane. I'm sure you get it, mate. Store manager. Shane, the store manager.
It's a charity shop, so you ain't got to dress up. Just put any old clothes on, and
Right,
if you
Jamie,
mention it,
6
just say,
seconds.
"Well, I got them off the rack."
Just a second.
Right, Jamie. You've not missed it. We've not done it yet. It's coming up very soon. The only YouTube review, and it's the only one you're going to get as well, because you can't get it anywhere till they bring it out again. If they bring it out again.
Yeah, if they bring it out again, I suppose is the question. I assume they will do with it being so popular, but
yeah, what you need to do
know.
is if we both say it's worth getting, all of you just need to keep badgering them on Facebook. Can you bring it out again? We want to get this Foggy Island, and they'll do it because they know people want it.
Bolton versus Port Vale.
Bolton, Port Vale. Oh, what
You
division
would
are they in?
favour
I'll take it they're not as low as Orient.
Bolton are League One, I think. I think they just got promoted last season in like the last game of the season, I think it was. Yeah, League One, 13th at the minute. I don't know who Port Vale are.
Didn't see the price till I'd scanned the can. Should have just stole it, to be fair.
Port Vale are League 2, 10th in League 2, so they're probably sat above Orient.
Vale are League 2. Oh, right. So they're in the same league as Orient.
What we're saying, half past, do you think? Or
yeah, go half past if you want.
Yeah, and then finish this.
And then we'll do the beers when we've gone off air, yeah?
Yeah, Jamie, I think Bolton got promoted. I think it was last game of the season, wasn't it? And they were very lucky. They get demoted last season, something like X amount of points or something. I don't know if it was last season. I'm sure they got a massive point reduction, and half the squad were basically on like.
How long is it since they were in the Prem, Bolton? It's not that long, is it?
I want to say about 10 years ago, but Buster, it's got a little hog, I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it. Warthog.
Like a little warthog thing. They've got a few different ones as well. They'll beat 3-6-3. But yeah, Bolton have been through the ringer, man. Like, they've had some proper bad shit happen to him. Well, they're under a 5-point deduction in financial penalties because they couldn't turn up to games. They didn't have enough players for games. Oh, it was Wigan that got a 12-point deduction, I think it was. There's been a few clubs that have just struggled to get. I've not Scouse. I had the original Blue Moon. I had the original Blue Moon and wasn't mad keen on it. Half Weizen.
I know I'm going to have to cut over halfway through, but can't sit here without one. You all right, Paul?
Right, Paul. The joys of being allergic to, well, it's not the beer, it's the histamine in the beer that I'm allergic to.
I used to like his films. I think they're funny.
Oh,
Mr. Bean.
You fucking, where the fuck's Mr. Bean come from?
I thought you said it's Mr. Bean.
Histamine. You fucking bellend.
That's got like a pinky colour to it.
It's a wheat beer, like a half wheat beer, isn't it?
Must be how the lights are reflecting in it. Yeah.
That's what I think they say.
Maybe some wheat beers, though.
Tell you what they describe it as. Because I've not had it.
It smells a bit ciderish.
A bit cider.
Yeah. Was it a crisp golden German-style top fermented beer made with Saz hops and bitter orange peel to give a refreshing citrus taste?
At the minute, all of their beers by the Widows are all sold out. That's a Belgian-style wheat beer, top fermented with 50-50 wheat and barley, with a large helping of flaked oats thrown for extra mouthfeel, Saz hops and a bitter orange peel.
Do you know what?
Perfect
That's
for
nice.
those sunny summery days.
You get like that bitter twang at the end that you do with the grapefruits, but then you do get a very slight mellow orangey taste coming through.
It's this Scouse. It's called Foggy Island. And it's one that Alan tried about 8-9 months ago and absolutely he never shut up about it since. And I've scoured the internet for months and months trying to find one. And it popped up the other day and there was 2 cans available and that were it. So I jumped on it like a tramp on chips. Yeah. 8% Scouse. Yeah, they had a sale on Beer Brothers this weekend, Al. And all they've got left is the Brute IPA and they've got the White Widow, and that's it. Everything else is sold out.
If you don't know what that is, Simmo, it's stacked. It's like a truncheon.
Yeah, it means no to me.
If you can hear a knocking in the background, it's the walking brick in there.
Hell,
Shut the door because you'll hear him scratching.
That's a big bugger, isn't it? Looks like a Cuban cigar or something. Yeah. I'm hoping this beer is good. I've got a feeling. Mine's not going to open though.
Love it.
I sent Alan the one that wasn't battered. The top of my can's battered, so let's see if it opens, shall we? This would be. No.
Are you cracking yours?
I'll get into a glass for a minute. Yeah, fucking hell, it did. I thought that was going to take me about 5 minutes to open, and it didn't. Yeah.
So, there we go.
Foggy Island. Hang on. Move the microphone out of the way.
Look at that.
Yours
That's one of Simmo's pours. That is. Look, that's frothing up like a good one.
Yours looks different to mine. Might be the lighting.
Yeah, but it's my lighting. It's because I've not got them on white light, the ring lights.
Look at that, eh?
Oh, just smell it. Just smell it.
Look at it. Plenty of bobs going through. It's very, very hazy. Like hazy as anything.
Really,
Nice,
that is tropical
steady
fruit.
carbonation. What we've got a sort of 1.5 finger sort of creamy whitehead.
Right, Scouse.
Wow, okay. That does smell. You're really getting the grape like, but it's not like an artificial, it's like a real.
It's citrusy, but it's like a zesty smell, and then you get a real fruity kick to it.
There's definitely orange there. There's grapefruit orange. There's like a lemon and lime to it almost. Something else there, like a warmness to it almost, like a sort of.
It is TG. I poured that really careful, and it's still frothed up. But it's not like a thick.
Sod it. You ready?
Thick, foamy. It's quite washy. Right. We'll go in.
Cheers.
Oh. I'll let you go because mine's just going to be a fest.
I don't even know how to. I don't know.
I'll sum it up in one word. Outstanding. I don't know what you're going to say, but bitter finish. So much fruit packed in there.
There's a real dankness to it.
Pineapple, mango, and a
I
slight
think
earthiness.
It's like pineapple, grapefruit, mango, orange, lemon, lime. Really like kiwi or something in there. It's really.
So if you can see that, 8% it is.
There's definitely just like kiwis in there. Definitely.
Yeah, that's that earthiness to it, isn't it?
Mm.
I just love that beer. So it brings it back again.
I say you get
on about it.
When I say lemon and lime, you get the real citrusiness, and then there's quite a nice light sort of, almost like a.
See, Alan, yes, we'll have
Like
some.
not an aftertaste, but like a mid taste, if that's even possible. Sort of mid, like sort of halfway through, like the flavor profile changes. It's definitely bitter.
It's got that bitterness, but there's a fruitiness before it.
I don't think it's that bitter. Punch. It's not mega bitter. I don't know if it says the IBUs on the can. It's not mega bitter.
The bitterness is like orange zesty bitterness that you get, not like bitter. But it's like, there's such a fruit punch in the middle.
I feel like a sort of, if you were to chuck in, I don't even know. I don't think there's maybe some sort of like a bit of grape or something in there. There's
grapefruit, grapefruit on the zest, and
like a sort of maybe like a bit of a champagniness to it, almost sort of.
Well, apparently there's 3 different hops in there, isn't there?
There's sort of, it's fruity and it's bitter, but there's also like a dryness you'll never get if you have like a sort of champagne or like a prosecco or something. You know, it really dries you out and makes you want to carry on going in. It's very nice. 8%. Oats and lactose. That's why it's quite sort of. It's not. It's not thin by any.
It's got a real good mouthfeel to it.
Yeah, it sort of really coats the palate and makes you go, "Wow, that's." Say, I don't know if you can see the bubs, but there is bubs. This glass is not the best.
It's almost like a creaminess to it.
It's lovely. It's a very nice beer. It's at first I was a bit like, "Oh, what's that?" It's like an overload almost. Occasionally, Scott, it's like at Christmas and stuff. When you go to people's houses, you know, you have like I'd say champagne breakfast, but with cheap, so you go for prosecco. Yeah.
That's still up there. I think it's my favourite beer I've ever had. It's just so nice. It's bang on for my palate.
It's really nice. In fact, I don't know if I can say it's the best beer I've ever had, but it's one of the best.
Right.
I don't know what the best beer I've ever had is, though. That's the problem. It's
that's my review of it, TG. Gets the double thumbs.
It's a definite thumbs up. It's a definite buy. Price points, I wouldn't go out of my. I wouldn't go out of my way and buy it every week. It'd have to be a special.
Yeah, it'd have to
be a treat. Yeah, it's like we're talking like 8 to 10 quid for a can. It would have to be like a special occasion for me to crack it out. It's very nice, but I couldn't just.
In their defence, the price has got to. It's governed by the fact that it's shipped in from Greece, and they only do so many batches, and it's shipped in, so they've got to like.
It's really nice.
From that.
It's not quite as nice as I'll make it out as if it's the best beer you will ever drink in your entire life.
To me, it is. It's bang on for my taste.
It's very nice. It's not the best beer you'll ever drink in your life. It's a very nice beer. It's
Right, Joey.
you can tell it's a quality, well-made beer, right? There's a lot of thought gone into it. They've definitely taken the time to sort of hand craft the flavour they want. It's definitely one of the better beers I've had. You know, it's
Banging.
definitely up there. It's definitely up there. It's probably top 5, I would say, which is a compliment coming from me. We contacted the brewery and they said, in their exact words, it's probably past its best now. So
Yeah, because
yeah,
they've
it's
not made
fresh.
it for a while. So they said it's not fresh. It's a while since they made it. So it's probably not that good for a review, but the flavour's still there.
So if I'm thinking this is top 5 and it's nearly, 2 years old, it's probably, having it fresh and on tap, it'd probably be like top 1, top 2. I think
they should bring it out again.
Yeah. There's a real, first of all, you get a real creaminess. And then you get the sort of the grapefruit, the orange, the sort of all those big punchy citrus flavours. There's a subtle bitterness. It's not really bitter, but it's enough to make you want to dive back in. The head stain, there's good head retention on it, which means you've got a decent amount of carbonation. It's, it's leaving a lovely lacing on the glass, which is how you know you've got a well-made beer. It's a very, very good beer. My only complaint is that you can't get it again. I probably wouldn't pay the 13 quid, whatever it was that I paid for the 2 cans each. I think it cost me about 30 quid to get 2 cans delivered. That puts a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I think they're about $5 or $5.50 when I bought it.
Yeah,
that was
so
from
that price, I would. Yeah, it's great.
But I didn't have postage on it either.
I think that I'm going to take the price into accommodation. Yes, it's a very good beer. Would I pay 12-13 quid for it again? Not a fucking chance. I'd pay 5 to 8 quid for it, but 10 to 13 quid. I can get a. Let me find it. I think it's in the fridge.
But it's like you say, it's creamy in the order, creamy, fruity, and then slight bitterness to it.
So
it's everything in one.
I can't find the bloody thing.
Yes, definitely, Shane. It's one of them beers that you don't buy and have a session. Get it in for a special occasion where you think, I'm putting my feet up. I'm going to have a nice beer tonight.
So I've got this. Now, this was £11.50. And this is widely regarded as one of the best beers you can get your hands on. I've not had it yet. Alan won't like it because it's a barley wine. But this is Daya and Boxcar collaboration. It's an English barley wine. So, and that's a big fucking, that's a...
What ABV is that then? It's got to be quite strong.
Is a whopping 11%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy it again, definitely, for a special occasion. But I wouldn't pay the 10 to 30. I think that's what sort of put, for me, Alan paid like a £5 for it. So yeah, I think I paid, I think it ended up being about 30 quid for 2 cans delivered. Let me find it. It was only the other week, wasn't it? They were from Bath.
Exactly, Gary. Yeah, I'm saying a £5, but I can't remember because I know we went to that craft beer shop in Nottingham, and when we come out, I says, "How much were that?" Because just handed the dosh over. Jesus, for that few beers, so it is expensive.
Right. But yeah, it's a very nice beer. It's definitely up my top 5, which is big for me because normally anything that Alan likes I shit on. That's a very, very nice beer. It is also aged a bit and it's travelled, which means, and I don't know what it was stored in. I don't know, in the shop it might have just been sat under some bright lights for the last 12 months, for all I know. It's top 5, top 3. I would go as far to say.
There's some beers where you get them and you get that taste, but then after like you're halfway down the glass, you can't taste it the same. It's sort of the flavour gets muted. That's there every time.
I dare say the more you drink it, the more flavour something gets.
Yeah.
Now the head's died down a little bit. It's very, very nice. It's top 3 for me. Top 2 would probably be
so nice.
Probably a couple of there was a Daya. There's one I never reviewed, which is tiny one called Doom's Night, and that was an 11% stout, and it was absolutely superb.
You see, now that's why this was expensive when I got it. That we bought this, and I think the rest of them were Daya beers, weren't they?
Yeah.
We got about 6 beers, and it come to, what was it, 35, 40 quid?
But yeah, I think the Daya stuff's nice, but this.
Oh, so it was about a $5 a can then where we got it from.
But this is lovely. It's a very, very nice beer. In fact, I'm gonna put it to one side because I don't want to drink it all. Yeah, when it's there, it's too easy.
Good call. I'm going to go back on this one and go back to it.
Yeah, it's too easy to keep taking a swig.
You don't want to finish it because you think I ain't got any more.
But no, it's a fantastic beer. There's one beer that I've kept, which I would advise people to stay well clear from, and it's that. And it's called Right Brain Feed to Left Brain. I kept it because it was 11%. I like the can art. And that's a Daya, which just prove, and it was horrific. In fact, I think I had it on stream. And I said to you, it was absolutely horrendous.
I can't think which Dayas we got.
But that was not
8 months ago. So.
One thing that I love, one of my favourite beer styles, which seems to be dying out, is a red ale. And they seem to be, they just don't. I used to love 5 AM Saints by Brewdog. It was probably one of my top 10 beers at the time. And I loved it. And they just stopped doing it.
Now, Gary, if you want to say, I could be wrong, but if you look at the colour of that, and then if you go back to our Christmas live,
I don't think it's Christmas. I think you had it just as soon as.
No, it was Christmas because I've got the.
No, you'd had it though after
Christmas
Feed.
jumpers on.
I'm sure that you had it on a random night when Feed had arrived, and you come back and you ended up drinking it.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sure you did on Christmas because you didn't know what it'd be like. You were like, "I'll just try this." And you're like, "Yeah, you've got to try it. You've got to try it." It's like, fucking.
Check back. I did it, and I'm sure on that live it was more orangey and more creamy looking. But that could just be the lights. I don't know.
Yeah, but honestly, it's top 5 for sure. It's very, very good. It definitely. I'd buy it again, but I wouldn't pay however much it cost me. It weren't cheap and all that much.
Everybody needs to keep badgering them on Facebook. Will you bring back Foggy Island? So they do it again.
I'll have to find it. But I remember I said to Al, I said, look, I said, it was a special thing, it was one of fucking, potentially once in a lifetime for all I fucking know. So it's a.
Well, it is if they don't make it again.
Exactly, yeah. So it was a. It's a very, top 3 for sure. Top 3. Very, very, very nice.
If that's not their best seller or not their best beer, I'd like to try one that is.
I'd like to try the other stouts, but they're expensive. Very expensive.
Yeah.
Like, they've got the stouts. You can buy them in a few places. The stouts are £8.20, £8.20, £10.80, £7.50 and £9.50. Which is a lot of poke for one beer. You'd be paying like 30, 40 quid for 4 beers or something.
Yeah. Like you say, it's not one that you're just going to sit there and smash it back.
I do like the sound of that tiramisu stout, though. That sounds right up my alley. Yeah, shame. Red ales, I don't know what happened to them. Red ales, I really, really liked them. A bit like rye ales, very similar, and they just sort of died off, but people don't seem to make them anymore. Like Beer Brothers used to do a beer called Simply Red. And I love that.
I've just seen Scouse's comment. 18 quid for a bottle he paid.
West Fletchering. Yeah, that does West Fletchering 12 though is fucking like rocking or shit in it, Scouts, by all accounts.
Gary, I thought you just drank Guinness.
Good
and
lager.
Budvar.
Word Pilsner, no fair. No fruity, no stuff. You don't know what you're missing, Gary. You do not know what you're missing. You live like I said to Taylor. Even Taylor is branched out now. And you limit yourself to so many beers out there. Because you say you don't like it. You maybe had a handful, I would say probably a handful, maybe, that I've seen. People say this, and that's it, maybe 3 or 4, and they go instantly just write off that style forever. There's good beers and there's bad beers. I've had lagers that are absolute fucking dog shit. And I've had stouts that are just equally as crap. And IPA, I've had IPAs. Same way we've had IPAs, you've gone, that was crap. It's like soap.
Can you hear him scratching?
No.
Oh. The problem with that comment, Shane, is we don't get any snow now here. One day last year and it were gone within about 4 hours.
I had a horrific dream last night. I had to wake up and make sure it worked true. I dreamt that Tottenham beat us 5-0 at home. Yeah. Yeah. I woke up in a cold sweat. I was like, fuck yeah, it was just a dream. Yeah. Snow. Not. I don't even think we got a dusting last year, did we? Not even that.
Yeah, Lisa. No, we didn't. We got it settled, and then by the end of the day, it was gone again. I think it did turn to ice, actually, when I think about it the next day. And then it was gone.
But IPAs, Gary, there's so many different IPAs out there. Like, I mean, Punk IPA. That used to be the gold standard of IPAs, and now it's like your Carlsberg of IPAs. It's available everywhere. You can buy it in every single shop.
That beer is so good.
Alan, have you had the Camden Pale Ale? Brown bottle, blue label.
Hey, me? No, I've only had the Camden Ales, the red label.
Camden do some nice beers. Life and Death's nice. There's a few sort of not Life and Death for ages. I got an email through today from Vocation with an offer, but it was like,
yes, I do, Paul, but not very often because I don't like. It's the same with brandy as whiskey that I don't like cheaper. It's got to be decent, and I don't buy it. I just wait for Christmas, but then she always gets me malt whiskey rather than the brandy. I prefer whiskey over brandy, but a decent brandy, yeah. Nice.
I got a thing through, from Vocation. It was 24 cans of the Hop, Skip and Juice. I think you've had that, Al.
I have. I like it.
Yeah, it was 30 quid for 24 cans.
And I like the Trop E-Cal or whatever they call it.
I don't think that's bad, actually. 30 quid for 24 cans. Oh, TG, we've got a hot tub. It's great, but we don't get snow. We just get fucking rain and lightning. Lightning.
We have cold tubs here.
You're going, ow, ow, ow. You just sat out there just to be a fucking Eric. Just have
hot tubs. We have skating rinks.
I've got hot tub. It's the getting in and getting out part. Once you're in it, it's all right. But you've got to do the dash from the back door into hot tub when it's freezing cold and pissing it down and everything dark, and vice versa.
We are just getting the bath.
You fucking bellend.
Sit in the bath the day after Christmas dinner, and that's it. Homemade hot tub jacuzzi machine.
Seriously, that beer though it's a buy. Definitely, it's a must buy. It's a beer, one of them beers to try before you die, as they say.
Let me try something. Right, this is not bad, by the way. This 5% one is nice. So straight away, go on to that. And it don't taint it. The flavour's still there.
It's got a real, definite orange, like a real orange coming through. After I had that, got onto that, I really get a very potent, like I don't know if you get them nowadays. Do you remember when you get oranges and you're squeezing yourself, make your own fresh orange juice?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. It's like fresh orange juice, like not like Tropicana or anything like that, but fresh, like when you chop it in half and you squeeze it and you get like a fucking dribble of orange juice.
Yeah.
Well, this will take a while. Yeah, this should take me about 10 oranges to get a glass. But it's that kind of orange. It's really.
It's. I think it's a banging beer. Banging beer. Why they've stopped making it, I don't know.
Well, they've probably been closed, haven't they? Greece has been really, really badly hit by the beer bug, as they would say, that so you don't get hit by a demonetisation or anything. But
right, if you do watch this, Seven Island Brewery, because they know we're doing this review, if they've not got bored and switched off by now,
send us a fresh can to try.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Sing it back. Bring it back. Yeah, fucking. And send us a fresh can to try.
Yeah.
If you brew a new one, send us a brand new fresh can.
Straight off. Get somebody on a jet ski. Straight across the water.
Just ping it over. Hit me up. Or I don't know. Simmo Sups or Alan May on Instagram. We'll pay whatever you want, but I'll sog you my soul if you need me to. Yeah.
And you'll fault with that statement. It's Maya.
Oh, here we go.
Not Maya. Times I have to tell people it's Maya.
Yeah, well, it all sounds.
It's not spelt Maya before you say.
It all sounds same to Greek people. Yeah, no, I'm joking. Don't take offense to that. Yeah, it's lovely. Alan said he'll sell his kidneys.
You can have them both.
Mm.
And half a lung if you bring it back.
Yeah. A spleen in a fucking, what's
in
it
fact,
called?
Forget that lot. Just take my liver, because then it doesn't matter how much you drink of it. It is. I think it's got to be my favourite beer. I can't think of any that I drink and just think every time I drink it.
When I switch from that to that just tastes better and better. When you switch from now it's worn up a little bit, it tastes much better. That sounds strange, but now it's got a little bit more close to room temperature. There's much more the orange coming through.
I was just going to say, have you found now it's warmed up a tad that you're getting more fruits coming through?
Yeah, there was more of like an earthiness to it at first, but that's gone. There's like a real fruity dankness to it now.
It's outstanding, like I said. I've not had any beers that come close to that up to now. All round taste and everything. Just
it went down to the crossroads and made a deal with the devil. If you caught in the airborne,
I don't know.
If he's quoting airborne, if not, then never mind. But I'm pretty sure that airborne did a song. It's like went down to the crossroads, made a deal with the devil. So my God, my soul for a guitar and became a rock and roll rebel.
I don't know, but the devil went down to Georgia.
Do you know what? I don't want to finish it.
I know. That's why I keep looking at it, thinking that's all that's left now. Can't drink that of it. Might be the last taste I ever get of it.
Crossroads Demons has been about for years, Neil, in music and various folklore and television, I suppose. But Crossroads, the film, was awesome.
So I think what I'll try and do tomorrow, if I get a chance, is edit this so that the actual review of that is done on its own, like a 15, 20 minute. But I don't know how we were talking, if I can cut it off at the right points and that. I'll have a look. If I can't, I'll do a quick 5-minute upload, 5-second upload. Just go out and buy it. Best beer you'll ever get. That's the review done on that one.
It was, yeah, it was really, really nice.
I just imagine it if you got it on tap.
On tap, it must be just awesome. Just, yeah. Like, just, yeah. Oh, imagine it fresh on tap, like, just because on tap it'd be no more than like a few days.
Yeah. Oh, if you could get a keg of that, I'd buy a PD machine tomorrow. If that was on kegs.
Speaking of PD machines, they sent me a code today for what was it? Let me find it. I think it was 20 quid off or something. 30 quid off it was. 30 quid towards your first PD machine. But obviously, they're obviously, I think there might be a new one coming out soon. Because they were like, use it by midnight tonight, or there's something.
Well, that's all right. I don't mind buying the old version if it does the same thing.
I think if the new one comes out, the other ones will. I mean, they're dropping down in price now as it is. They're about 200 quid, I think, give or take. But I've got my eyes on the Beer Hall website because the Oktoberfest kegs are due out at some point this week.
Shane, I did say when he first said he'd got hold of 2 cans that it's pointless me doing a review because you know what I'm going to say about it. It just, I remember the last time I tried it. If you can find it, it's just before Christmas last year. We did a live stream on a Wednesday. It's when I got all the Christmas backgrounds and everything. And I had the can and I didn't shut up about it all night. When are we doing the next one? Do you want to go next Tuesday on that?
Yeah, you can do. I think we're. What's that?
Do you want to show them what we're doing, or are we leaving it till it's scheduled again? All right. Could be, Neil.
Neil, I saw that, but then people were saying you can get issues with, I think it was bacteria and stuff. They were saying you can get, because if you change temperatures all the time, you'll end up with bacteria problems on the PD. Whether it's true or not, it could be absolute bollocks. But
Lisa says, what? You don't want to know what it is until I schedule it, Lisa? Is that what you mean? You see my chest going again because I'm on mouth to lung. That's why I don't use them. Just does my chest then.
Change it then, you do.
I'm going to do it now. But the other one just puts clouds out.
Yeah, Neil, a lot of people have been asking for that because the PD obviously is set at 3 degrees. And you look at the kegs in there, and sometimes the kegs say serve between like 4 and 7, or like hot, like not hotter, like warmer than that. So it's kind of weird when you've got kegs like the Oktoberfest kegs and the stout and stuff saying serve it at this temperature, but then you've got the PD obviously that's stuck at whatever it is, 3 degrees, I think. Yeah, 3
yes,
degrees.
Keep it to yourselves. So, her outdoors has spoken. We can't tell you what it is. So, watch this space. Are we doing it next week, or do you want to leave it a couple of weeks, or what?
Can do it next week, yeah. So,
yeah, next Tuesday. I will schedule it Monday night again. So you've got time. Well, you won't have time
Tuesday
to get it.
Today.
Yes, I'll schedule it next
Yeah.
Monday. What did I say?
Monday night. I thought you meant like for Monday night. Like it's Tuesday.
No, schedule it on Monday night for Tuesday. But you won't be able to get it in time for them because you're going to have to order it. So, but I know a couple of people have got them. So if you've got them, even though I can't tell you what we're doing,
If you've got them, there's a couple
don't
of
stay out. Just
Yes.
stay in and keep your eye on what beer that we're doing next week. You should know what I mean, Neil. Don't stay out, stay in. And we're going to do a beer next Tuesday. And if you've got one hanging about, you can do it with us. Oh, Neil's there straight up. Yeah, because we said Neil were going to do it with us, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's put, am I doing it with you guys?
Yeah, you said it. And then just fucking. There was also
Yes, Neil.
Captain Hippie. Sorry, Steve got one today. Yeah. Steve got one. Not Steve. Our Steve, not other Steve. That sounds weird.
Neon.
Our Steve.
Neon Steve.
Neon Steve, yeah. Hippie Steve, yeah. Lisa, how's that for a pour? Bottle of dirty glass. It's not bad.
Do you know what? Paul's just gave me another idea.
Oh, Alan.
What about 2 weeks today then? Next week we're doing that one.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, yeah.
What about 2 weeks today? We do that.
That might be best left for a weekend. Yeah.
On shots.
I think that could be best left for a weekend. You can get a few on Amazon, so you can get a plum infused sake. There's cooking sake. I don't know what the difference is between cooking sake.
Right, now you're saying sake. I was told by the Japanese that it's pronounced sake.
It might be. But,
they could be wrong, but they were Japanese that told me that you pronounce it sake.
This is.
I used to call it that, sake, and they said no. Oh no, sake.
Maybe it depends whereabouts you're, but I don't know. It's they go anywhere from like a tenner to like 40 quid. But I don't know what they do. Is the cooking stuff. So there's one that's really cheap, like a fiver, which is called cooking sake or sake. And then there's obviously the more expensive one that's like 40.
There are a lot. Where is it?
No, not these. I'm just looking at the difference. I didn't know what the difference was. There's cooking. So there's some that says cooking on it.
Okay.
There you go. Can you hear that?
Sake. Yeah, sake. Yeah, sake.
Sake.
But I don't know what the difference is between the cooking stuff, which is dirt cheap. It's like a tenner, 8. You can get a pack of one for not even a tenner, 7 quid. And then the other stuff is like 15 quid upwards. I'm assuming that cooking is supposed to just be like using cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to tenderize meat. Okay, yeah. So cooking sake is not something you should drink. It's used to tenderize meat. Okay. Yeah.
I think that's an idea, Simmo, for that message.
Give it out. How much? 1 3 or 3 0? 1 3 or 3 0? 13. Okay. Oh, you can come with that. The face of God in them. I was like, how much is that? About 13 quid. I was like, oh, you got that coming? She was like, what? What? Yeah, Lisa, I was just confused. I looked and I was looking at it a while ago, but I didn't realize there was a difference. I thought they were all the same.
If you mean for the sake, Lee, that's what I meant when I says we'll do it 2 weeks today. is that you and Lisa and us two do it, and
Yeah,
next
Paul,
Tuesday
I guess you
Neil's
don't
coming
know,
on.
yeah.
I don't know if Leah is coming on as well, but Neil's got a can of what we're doing next Tuesday, so he'll be on as well on screen.
Turkish rock. I've heard of that. Turkish rocky liqueur.
But I don't. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
Grapes and aniseed. So basically, it's just like fucking. What's that vodka? That's Ciroc. That's grape vodka. That's basically the same shit. Ciroc's made from grapes, isn't it? Not potatoes. Obviously, vodka's made from potatoes originally. But Ciroc is made from grape, I believe.
I keep looking at this beer and going to pick it up, and I don't want to do it because that's all.
I've only got a little bit left. I've got like.
I want it.
Oh, what was left? Yeah, I believe Ciroc's made big. Yeah, French grapes. My mum drinks it. She says that Ciroc's weight. She said it's nicer and smoother than the other vodkas out there. So it doesn't leave you with a nasty hangover. So it somehow tastes cleaner.
So when I do the edited version, what I'll say is, Seven Island, you're in Greece. You can't play football, but you can make a damn good beer.
I won't be saying that. I'll never saying you know. Yeah.
Well, having said that, they have actually won the Euros and we ain't. So
You can't neck it, TG. It's got to be savoured and enjoyed. It's
Yeah.
not a kind of Carl's, but
it's not a necking beer, it's an enjoying beer. The thing is, if you necked all that in one, you're going to get that flavour hit and all them flavours once. Whereas if you keep sipping it, you're getting it all the time because the flavour's not going away. You don't get used to it. It don't mellow out. It's just there.
So I'm just checking with boss what she's bought. I'm not in charge of shopping. I'll just get.
Have you found that now it's warming up a bit? The bitterness is really easing up and it's more fruity.
The bitterness is still there, like on the back of the tongue. But it's nice. It's not. It's
just nice. It's just nice.
Yeah, no worries, kid. Do you get 2 breads? Yeah. No. It said 2 breads on the list. Yeah. The list that I'm assuming you left at home, yeah? Yeah, yeah. The list that we wrote that you left at home. Yeah.
I hope you're talking about the beer now, TG.
Yeah. Beersicles, beer pops.
Yeah. A beersicle.
I don't know what they used to give us. I was in the Czech Republic or Prague chain, and they gave us some aperitif thing like a little shot before and after every meal. It was always free, but they said it was quite strong. But it was did wonders for your digestion. It was great. Until the next day.
I'll tell you what, it's only 8%, but you can tell when you've had it.
I don't know, it's nice. It's a very nice beer. It's a
You're like, Paul, you've missed the review on this, but watch it on playback because you need to try and track one down. Good luck in it, but you need to try. Just got home from a 12-hour shift.
Cheers to Seven Island we're doing. That was lovely. Oh.
I'm going to save the last mouthful for the end of the stream.
Oh, mine's gone.
It is. Nice can, isn't it?
This was like
and I'll tell you what, the beer does the can justice.
Do you know what?
But
that bitterness is really lingering to like here now. So now that I took a bit of a gulp, it's. I need another can. Yeah. just one more can, please.
I would like to say, if you do try and track it down, check other reviews out to see what they say. But you won't find one on YouTube. You will on what is it?
Untapped. There's a few people.
But on YouTube, as I know, it's an exclusive. It's a shame we didn't do it when you could still get hold of it.
That is.
But it has made me think, if we do ever go over Nottingham again, because she said she wants to go over, and I want to nip to that shop, that it has made me, now I've tried that one from them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and see what other beers they've got from Seven Island, and I want to try them, because if they're all as good as that, stout or whatever, I want to get one and try them.
It was really, really good. Like, it was. It's just a shame it weren't a bigger can. Yeah. Like a pint can would do. Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame I didn't have your address then, Paul.
Yeah.
I'd have come and took care of that for you.
I get a bit peed off with B50. I used to like them a lot, but they were. I find they're dear for what you get. It's like 8 beers or something. They charge you like fucking 25 quid or something. Might even be more than that. Something.
Yeah, but if it's good beer, you pay £3 a can for the decent ones in Tesco.
24 quid a month.
But what
8
size cans are they?
They're all 330 cans.
Oh, yeah, then it is expensive.
Yeah. Woo, you've got £10 off, but then if you want to cancel it, it's a fucking nightmare. Yeah.
Some have said that, but is it the ones I've seen? It's a nightmare. Say it's a nightmare because you can't get hold of them.
Yeah. Oh. 19 likes. Let's get more Max. YouTube exclusive. Come on.
Yeah. It's a one-off.
Oh, one-off. You'll love it, I'm telling you.
And no, I ain't going to say that because it makes me sound petty. Yeah, carry on.
I'll tell you
at least
what.
I got through to cancel straight away.
What, B52? They're like renowned for being an absolute fucking pain in the ass to cancel.
Yeah, not just Spice and Easy, Gary. Everybody who watches this.
Yeah, I was on for 45 minutes trying to get to B52.
Just message them on Twitter or Instagram. I've just watched Spice and Easy's review. Can you bring this Foggy Island back? I want to buy it. Everyone just batter them with it and they'll bring it back. Then you too can taste the nectar.
There's a Twitter. And there is their Instagram. Hit them up. Get in touch with them. Tell them how good the beer is.
It's just so nice. It's everything that I like in a beer. It's like when Elvis used to be good before they ruined it. It's like Elvis, but 10 times better.
I think I meant Elvis Presley for a minute then. I was like,
no, Brewdog's Elvis. Before they ruined it, I used to love that, but this is way, way better.
You know what I'm going to say to you, don't you?
What?
You know what's coming now, don't you? What beer have you still not tried that I told you to try yonks ago?
Hi, wire.
And you said, not mate, it's too expensive.
And it's only 4%, in it?
No. It's like 5 point something. 5.5.
Oh, if I go over this week, I think I've got to go this week because I've got to go wholesale and pick some of the pickles up for my sister. So
but you were whinging, it's too expensive. That I'm not paying that much.
I'll go back. I'll just take it to the checkout and barter with them. How much? You know what I mean? What What if I drop it on the floor? Can I get some money off?
To be fair, I've tried that a few times. Oh, there's a dent in it. I must need a discount for that now. You can't sell that at full price. There's a big dent in it, though. Come on. Yeah, Paul. I mean, I like the offers they do, but I think that as a service in general, I think it's very expensive for 8 little cans of beer. I think it's a lot of poke. Yeah, so you can get offers and stuff like this. Pardon me. They did the offer for me, didn't they? The what was it? However many cans, and there was the few. You can get your first box for free and your first box for £10 or whatever, or you can get discounts, but then it soon becomes dear.
Gary, you know me so well.
I'll tell you what, I ended up rewatching. I watched the last bit of my.
Yeah. It's not that cold.
I was busy.
I watched the last bit of my life the other night. Anyway, around the houses now. Good night, guys. Oh, it's fucking fact. You know, I couldn't even speak. I was like, oh dear, I was proper pissed.
I'm going to say something I forgot now.
And then it just hit me. I was like, oh my days. Like, right. Anyway, guys, been a good stream for bed now.
That's why we didn't do the afters, because I knew I'd gone. That was it.
Yeah. Everyone's like, afters is like, not for me. I was like, I'm right. Afters is like, I don't know, I am wrecked. I was like, but yeah, it was a messy weekend.
And somebody, I don't know who, actually said before we went on that stream, we're doing the afters, but some lightweights might not make it, Spice and Easy.
Now on about.
And then we did the afters. Well, we didn't because I didn't make it, but you did the afters and cleared off.
What, on Sunday?
I don't know if it was this week or last week.
No, so I mean, when we did on Sunday, when there was me, you and Lee.
I'll do that blind.
There's me, you and Lee on Sunday, and I don't know what happened. I don't remember finishing the stream.
I think it must have been Wednesday. You said somebody might not make it.
Saturday. So on Saturday,
we started it, and I was there, and you had like 2 sips.
Last week. Yeah, I'm on about this weekend. So we had on Sunday. There was me, you, and Lee on a stream, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember finishing the stream. I don't know how it finished. I don't know what happened.
No, I don't. Did we do after? We didn't do afters, did we?
I don't think so. I think I was pretty. I think I was pretty shit faced, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, anyway, we're going now.
Oh yeah, we did do afters apparently. Well, I did.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh,
Sunday. I don't remember.
Monday.
No, it was Sunday. Sunday was. Oh, did we? I don't remember. Like, I was absolutely fucking ruined. I've not been that pissed in a long time. Like, honestly, normally I can at least remember, but I've no memory. I had to go back to the stream the next day and watch the stream.
You had to go back and see if you're actually on it, or if you're thinking of another one.
I have to go back and watch my own stream, see what happened.
Did I do a live stream last night? I can't remember.
Honestly, I have no memory at all, mate. I remember absolutely nothing.
All right, Simmo, what did you do last night?
I had no idea. What
You set up afters, then bailed. Oh, Simmo.
I'm not surprised, TG. I have. If you watched any of the stream, I couldn't even speak. We're gonna go around the houses now, and I was like, "What?" Even I was like, I was a bit pissed. I was like, "Fucking." I was absolutely fucking ruined. I think I just ended up topping up from like Friday, Saturday, and by the end of the stream, I think I was just fucked. Like I don't remember. I see, which is normally I remember, but I'm like, oh shit, but I have no memory at all.
Um,
I think it's nerds when I do my own stream. I end up drinking fucking twice as much, trying to make me a little bit more chatty. And then I get to the stage where I've had too much and I just go,
somebody send me a WhatsApp tomorrow about 8, 9 o'clock and just put on there, don't forget to edit last night's beer review, because I'll forget. I want to edit it down to like a 15 minute.
Yeah.
Just for this one beer review, and it definitely deserves it. So,
definitely, yeah. It was.
I'll leave this one up, but I'll also do a separate one for people that just want to type it up for the beer review.
Now I want to try the other beers, but again, it's the price point. I suppose the fact they're imported from Greece is what you're paying for.
Yeah, I'll have a look. If we go over Nottingham, because we're good near a Christmas, I'll pop to that shop, and if they've got any more of their beers in, I'll get a few and I'll send you some.
Yeah, because I was looking on this place. Let me bloody find it. UKN. I was looking on this place, and they've got a few of their beers, but they are well dear, I would say. I think they're a bit overpriced, personally. I bet you can get them cheaper if you shop around. When you're looking at like 8 to 10 quid a beer, it's
a lot.
It's a hell of a lot, yeah. But yeah, Lisa, I don't remember at all. I thought that I ended the stream and went straight to bed, but apparently I didn't. But I just don't remember. It was.
No, because Gary too came on and he was sober, and was it his mum and dad's? Because I says, "Oh, what's with the background?" It was different, and I think it was his parents.
Oops. Yeah.
It was like an imposter, because he come on and he was like sober.
It's very unlike Gary. I'm forgetting what's his name. What, Gary? No, I get it. I didn't even count the beers. I watched for the last half an hour or so, maybe. Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. All right, Eric. And then sort of, I could tell that I was well gone. So I assumed that by that point I'd just called it a day and cleared. Oh, fuck. But it's, but yeah, apparently,
let me have a look.
I remember that bit. That was like 9 o'clock, Lisa. I remember that.
9 off 300 subs. It'd be nice if we could get at least 295 before Saturday, before we get him up to the 1,000. If you're not subbed to Simmo, channel name, funnily enough, is what it says above him, Simmo Sups.
Yeah, 9 off.
Four more subs for 295, and then we can hit the 300 at the weekend. Go on, it makes sense.
I've seen that bit leaks in about 9 o'clock. It was all right by then, but I don't know what time we finished, but it was obviously getting on a bit because.
And while we're on that, 19 likes, one more would be nice to get us to 20.
We're on 20 on mine.
Oh, yeah, on mine it says 19. Oh, yeah, 20 now.
Hang on.
Sounds updated.
What's up, Ginge? There he is. The ginger boy. My baby, he's 3. He's out today, little bugger.
I think Zeus is September the 1st or the 2nd, so he'll be 10, I believe.
We picked him up on Halloween. We picked him up on Halloween, and he spewed all over me about 10 minutes into the fucking car journey home. I was like, oh, great, we're in for one of them kind of trips. Oh. I've got nothing, Lisa, unless I woke up for a was or something, maybe. That's all I can think, but I don't know. I left the computer on. Maybe that's it. Like, the computer was still on. When I woke up on, whatever time it was, like, I woke up about 5, went for a pee, and the computer was still turned on, so I turned it off then. So maybe, I don't know, but I have not been that trolley for quite a while.
Neil, you will have to spend at least an hour trolling through the internet to try and track one down.
Yeah, there must be one or two out there somewhere, even they won't be cheap.
Just poured a what? A
Zypher. 2 seconds. I need to go for a was, and I've got to feed the fish. I've forgotten. She bought these
fish.
She bought these carp things, and they need feeding every day. And I may have forgotten until just now. 2 seconds.
Yeah, you'll have to really search, Neil. It's not a quick job to find it. I couldn't get them. Simmo managed to track 2 down, but it's worth the effort because it's so nice. Oh, it's an Austrian beer. Right. What's it like then, Paul? Describe it. Is it good? $23 likes. You're a good bunch. I need to put this at the back as well because I said I was going to keep Simmo's age concern can he sent me because I like the artwork. And then I come down Sunday, still a bit slightly hungover, and just crushed it in the bin. And then later in the day, I thought, oh, I wanted to keep that can. So that needs to go at the back before I finish tonight. Because in a couple of weeks, when people say, what were your favourite beer? It'll be like it was before. I can't remember what it was now. What it's called. Fishing for likes, are we? Yes, we are, Eric. We like likes. We like likes, like we do. Now, to be honest, I don't mind if we've got no likes, no dislikes. But regarding the channel, it don't help you because you need the likes to push you up the rankings on the algorithms. So it gets people to notice your channel more, which is why people do go on about it. Because there's that many channels, you need to get your channel noticed, and the likes are what do it, and the views and everything, the comments, which is why we always say comment on the video, because it's interaction and the algorithm picks up that people are commenting. So it thinks, oh, they must like this channel. I'll advertise it to others, push it to other people, and it gets you noticed more.
It's quite pleasant out there, actually. It's
well, do you know what? It was cold here today. I seriously thought about putting the heating on again.
I'd fucking love for it to be kept. It's dropped here. I mean, it's still 17, 18 out there, but
no, it's 14 here.
I see in the day it's like 20 odd degrees, so it's quite pleasant still. I'm ready for it to just drop. You think being up north it'd be a bit colder, but probably not.
I told you it's pollution. Keeps the cold air away.
There's no fucking pollution here. They've been bumfucked nowhere. There's mainly hot cows.
Eric, she is now in the bath, I believe.
It was only supposed to be like half an hour, Eric, but it turned into like what?
Yeah, that's why I said it. I did say before, a couple of days ago when we said we were doing it, that I'll edit it down because I know what's going to happen. It just, as you do.
It's turning into a Spice and Eazy Tuesday night stream.
Yeah, chit chat again.
Yeah.
Choose the chit chat.
Goldrake. You need to get out more. I'm getting out more. I went to see a fucking Tangerine Dream.
No, put the beer down. Drink that one.
I'll finish mine. I don't know, a bit gutted. It's like, oh, it's over. I don't know what to say.
It's gone. It's like Christmas opening your presents, isn't it?
Mm.
No, it's gone. That's it. You sit there thinking, why didn't I leave one or two to
Well, you get a bit
everyone
older and you just get money or something. Or closing your front and go, oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time, I must have been about only youngish. And my mum said, I'll never get you out of the Power Ranger thing, and your nan brought you that. She brought some clothes, and you up at clothes. Well, she went, I didn't want clothes. Well, you know, you like when you're a kid, you don't give a shit. It's like, oh. You know,
Or you also get,
ugh.
by the way, Shane, I'm not surprised. Everywhere in the UK had a stop. You also get your mum, or well, not in my case because I ain't got a grandma now, but they'll buy you clothes and they buy them you from what they knew you were like size wise 10 years ago. It's like,
I remember that
ain't gonna fit me.
She bought me
Now.
She bought me a pair of shoes, and I said they fit our kid. Them, she's back at size 5 or something. I was like, you'd have to like double them and then have a bit more for them to fit me. She's like, what? I was like, I'm between 11 and 13th, and I'm what shoe I'm wearing. She's like, bloody hell, I didn't know they were that big. Yeah.
Oh, what did you think to your jumper? It was nice.
It was nice.
Did you keep the receipt? No, damn it. What am I going to do now?
It fit the dog really well. Yeah. For the dog, it were a perfect fit. Yeah. Oh, that annoys me. Have you ever seen them fucking idiots that dress the dogs up in fucking jumpers and stuff? It's like,
Then what?
them idiots that dress the dogs up in jumpers and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't do that with Zeus. He won't let you put it on.
Have a fucking good job.
I tried it to take a picture with an Arsenal shirt and it didn't even get over his head before we were like trying to chew it and rip it up. So I'm not wearing it, and that's it.
Like how Liddy says, good synth band. It doesn't actually say good band, it says good synth band. Yeah. yeah.
Anyway, 15 of you. Who else is having a drink with us tonight? We're not going silly.
23 we know. What the know?
We're only on for the next 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
So...
Gary said he's having one. TG's on one. Goldrake, he'll be having a drink. I don't know if Lee's working or not. Shane said he's having a few. Eric, you said you're having a few before. Don't lie to me. I've seen that you were on some beers before. I'd imagine the majority of us are having a couple of alcoholic beverages. Neil's being a fucking lightweight.
What do you think to the setup, by the way, with the beer in the background and everything? I think it looks quite smart.
I think it looks quite smart. Only Fridays and Saturdays and days ending with Y.
Did you notice since I did your logo, I had to put a red ring around ours because it don't look as good. So I thought, ours looks boring now. I'll have to put a red ring around it like I have with yours with the blue. But yeah, it makes it look better. And I think it's got rid of that skew whiffed logo when you switch the camera off on the after party.
Cloudwater and Blue Dog New England IPA. That's the yes, I know which one that is. That's the green and blue can, isn't it?
Yes, I've not tried it, but I've seen it.
Tell you what, I was proper rough off that. I bought a 6-pack of Nectar and it's about 7.5%, 8% or something. Oof.
Hello, by the way. I don't know what the hell we call you. Moss.
Ipsy.
We'll call him Moss or Itty.
I'd put Ipsy.
I don't know.
I think it's supposed to say. That's what I feel like it's supposed to say.
Yeah, could be. Yes. Yeah.
Neil,
easy
what do you
enough,
mean
yeah.
borderline?
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, when you wrong one. Where's he gone? It's jumped up quick.
It's only borderline alcoholic when it comes to a
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only when you start falling over in doorways that you've got a problem.
Yeah, and you can't get up after 3 beers. I've had 3 beers, I'm smashed.
Eric, do you know what? That fish tank background I had, I love that.
That was banging that apart from the Fisher brand, and they just jumped back to the start.
The only reason I took it off was because it was just too much hassle. Like,
But the green
I had to
screen
set it up before we went live, but enough time to like get everything tuned in on here with behind me, which meant the minute the green screen were up, we couldn't do anything beyond there.
Yeah, yes, but that's thing. It's the
So-
green screen that takes for ages set up.
Because
sure
of
there's
how
no
wide the
creases
camera
or
angle
anything
is
in it,
as
yeah,
well.
make sure it's the right width. Yeah, make sure.
Yeah, the green screen takes up all of the back wall because of our camera angle,
And then if you
which
want to jump,
means
so
obviously all her gins are behind there, so they were all stacked up over there.
that
You
gin
couldn't get to the
collection
kettle.
looks like it's gotten considerably larger since just the other week. It seems to sort of like expanding down the worktop.
But I need to put this can. Where can I put this can?
From
Oh,
bigger
nice.
sniffers. I would wash it first.
Yeah, but I need to put it there now because I've been in the morning without thinking.
Yeah, I'd wash it first, otherwise it stinks.
That 40-year OAP one you sent me, I was going to put that at the back, and then I come down Sunday, a bit worse for wear, and picked all the cans up, screwed them up, chucked them, and then realised that when it was too late that I wanted to keep it.
I mean, it could just be. I guess that would make no sense. Like double punk is. I can't remember last Friday. It was nothing. It was nothing that made me go, "Wow, that's I need that." It was all right. It did the job at like a few quid per. I think I bought 4 cans for like 6 quid. It was okay. It was nothing. It was nothing amazing. It was just.
I think the double punk is now. It's better than the punk. The punk used to be good, but what? I don't get your name. How do you say it, and what's it for? What does it mean? Because I don't get it. I can't pronounce it.
Oh, hang on.
Gary? What Gary's in? You're probably right at the minute, Gary. The only reason I don't wear mine though is because they don't fit me now.
Eric, what are you drinking? And I assume you're not working tomorrow then, are you not? If you're drinking tonight.
All right.
And don't be giving me no. I'll just have him one. I've got to drive a train at 3 morning. It's a word of the philosopher. Can you even spell that right? Philosopher.
Potato. Oh, there you go.
I've had a few double punks that, they're just all right.
Well, there you go. I can't even pronounce the philosopher's name that invented it either.
No. What's it in English? Oh, no, man, that's the French.
But welcome anyway. And yeah, double punk, I thought it was all right. It's better than the standard punk now because standard punk was really drinkable. I wouldn't say it was really good, but then they ruined it. Elvis was really good, one of my favourites, and then they ruined that.
See, the
Only
standard
decent beer
punk,
Brewdog do now is Jet Black.
I would say, if you go back 2 weeks ago to the last Fab show, 3 weeks ago maybe, and watched the last Fab show, and we did an IPA shootout, and there was the Punk IPA, there was Lidl's Punk IPA, and there was Aldi's Punk IPA. There was myself and JB with fantastic palettes, who both put Punk IPA higher than Alan's favourite IPA.
Which was Lidl's.
Little one, and we both thought it was like piss. No, we're not quite like piss, but it wasn't great. Where with this? Neil, have you had this yet? It's a bit like the what that is. I said on something. It's a bit like the pineapple one. What the fuck's it called? Pineapple Express. It's up there somewhere. It's a bit like pineapple.
I've still got one of them.
Yeah, get it.
Ooh, that's a thought. How long are we on for?
Till about midnight. No.
I might drink that and have the pineapple. I've got to save that for my last drink of the night. The last dregs of Foggy Island. It has to be my last memory before I go to sleep.
Last memory. Fucking hell.
Because if I don't wake up at least an hour, I had the best tasting beer before I went to sleep.
Save a second, put it in fridge for morning. Yeah.
Oh, I could put it. What about putting it on my shreddies?
What are you doing, Alan? You're going on my shreddies. I want to enjoy the last little bit of it.
What would they make of that if I email them? Oh, it's outstanding on shreddies for breakfast.
I kept a shot for morning. It was fantastic. Looks dank, that, doesn't it? Looks very, very hazy. There's no real bubs to speak of. It's not that I can see anyway. No real head neither.
But anyway, serious question to you lot in chat. And don't just put stay for the sake of it. Do you think we should shut it down in a bit when Simmo's necked that? Or are you lot happy to stay and chat to us? Because we're only here for you lot. So let us know.
That's it.
And that's not just fishing for you lot to say, stay. Just let us know if you're bored or we're doing too many lives because we're live again tomorrow.
Fucking boring, you say, fuck off, you know, but
well,
maybe not quite to that extent. Just standing there, it's cracking, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah.
So, then, it was lovely. I had it as a mouthwash. I had it on my shreddies. I had a bit of my coffee. Yeah.
Imagine me in the bathroom. Say, I didn't know we had mouthwash. We ain't. I got some beer left from last night.
I'll have some.
Yeah, did you see him just?
Yeah.
Just pop
I'll
up.
have some, Dad.
What's this? Come
I
on.
want some, Dad.
Yeah. What's
Zeus.
this?
What's going on, Zeus? Look, his little face. It's a little face. It's not so little, is it? But
You realise I ain't going to get rid of him now.
oh, Zeusy boy.
Beer, Dad, beer. He's got grey whiskers. Well, hairs around his chops now. That's his old age kicking in.
It's first school holiday. Well, kids around here are all going back to, I think, this week. They've been off for like that 6 to 8 weeks. They're all fucking going back tomorrow. They've all had enough now. But next couple of weeks.
Oh, we've changed his food, by the way. He was on this stuff that you're ordering to control weight. Now he's getting older, but it's way expensive. So he said, right, cancel it. We'll just cut down on what he normally has and gone back to the cheapo stuff. Constant. It's just all the time.
Mods, can we just like bang gold rate for time him out or something? I thought it meant like a school holiday. I just read it as like a school holiday for some reason, at least. Blame the beer.
Hello, Tommy. Didn't see you there.
All right, Tommy.
If you're watching in the background and you're not subscribed, subscribe to us, obviously, and you just click it below the video you're watching. And if not,
we're going to
subscribe
15,
to Simmo. Simmo Sups. Type it in. You'll see him. Oh, there is a link below the video to his channel.
Yeah, let us know. Do you want us to stay? Do you want us to go? Do you want us to, I don't know, afters or what? You know, just let us know. You know, we can. We can sort something out.
We're not going until we get Simmo to 1 million subs.
Fucking hell, he'll be here for the next fucking 10 years.
It ain't gone up now. Come on, I want somebody. I want at least one sub
I've got,
to
I've
Simmo.
got one sub. I'm on 292 now.
Oh, yeah, it's what 9-1 on mine.
It means, honestly, I'm not just fucking blowing smoke at your ass now, but it means so much, like, to be able to come on here and on these, to be fair, you know, just, for people to then go out of the way and go, I'm going to sub to that guy because I'm just a fucking loudmouth knobhead that talks shit and swears a lot, and then
Well, you are, but I still subscribe to you.
Yeah. And like, but I suppose it's like people said to me, like it was Slice said to me. Actually, Slice UK said, "What I expected." He said that there's no bullshit. He said, but he said even if somebody sends you something, if you don't like it, you won't go, "Oh, that's nice just for the sake of it." He said, if somebody sends something you don't like it, he said you'll still fucking slate the shit out of it.
Eric, I can tell you why that is, because you won't come on a live stream, and if you do, you have a power cut when you realise it's live.
You've got to come on live, and get involved. But
Told you to come on, but it's like, go on.
You know, I mean, I'm honest. You know, I am. What you see is what you get. I'm loud, large, northern, fucking angry individual, and if I don't like a beer, if it's good, you'll know that this is nice, but it's thin. At 5.3 in a wheat IPA, it shouldn't be thin. It's very nice, but it's thin. Is my only. It tastes a bit like a weak. I said to you on Saturday. It tastes a bit like Sunday, a bit like a weak version of Pineapple Express. It's
yeah, Dean.
not
I think
unpleasant.
There's a lot of channels that you'll see them say it. Oh, well, just those. What you see is what you get, and that, and it's not. As soon as the camera's off, they're different people. You know what I mean, Simmo?
Yeah.
We are. And that's honest. If you see me in the street, I'm what I am now, and that's it. And Simmo's the same.
Maybe see me in the street, I'm going to tell you to fuck off.
Don't put anything on for the camera. Because
fuck off, leave me alone.
If you're different in front of the camera to what you are normally, sooner or later you get found out. So there's no point in it. You just be who you are, and if people like you for it, you're grateful. If they don't watch you, and that's it. Just be who you are. Off my soapbox now. Carry on.
Gaddy. 8 to 12 year olds. Fucking hell. Gaddy's got Guinness evidence. I mean, if you do a shoddy picture, it could be like Guinness Zero. It could be from his grand.
Yeah, but that's only like 1.2%.
4.2%? Fucking, I thought Guinness was about 5, wasn't it?
No, I thought it was 4 over here. Guinness draft.
4.2%. What a fucking waste of time that is.
Right, James.
Right, James.
Oh, James, check back. Watch this on playback. The beer we've done tonight, it's my favourite beer up to now. And it's in Simmo's top 3.
You're not even telling me when it is yet, Lee. Fucking so. As long as it's not on a Thursday, a Saturday, or a Sunday, it'll be all right. It was a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Eric, you pay for my passport. I'm over there, mate.
Honestly, Gary, no, I don't mind Guinness. It's just.
You were on your daddy, weren't you?
I thought it'd gone up.
Guinness is a bit.
Oh, has he done it again?
Bland.
Yeah, I told you, dinner. Zeus went upstairs. The only reason you saw him on camera was that he's just licked all the air conditioner off her whilst you're in the bath. And then come back down again.
Dad's kind of a treat now. I'll just
Yeah. It's a bit soapy.
Loves it.
What a special boy. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. No, James, it's a banging beer. It really is.
Got a whiskey one to do soon as well, ain't you?
Tomorrow, no, Thursday. Yeah. Taylor's not in because I'm going to mention it. So I'll have to message him. If it should be this Thursday, by the way, we're live tomorrow on Wacky Wednesday. And then Thursday, the malt men are back with Samuel Joe's Audi's version of Jim Beam, which has got to upstage Simmo. Western Gold. We'll
I've still
see if
not
it can
tried it, so-
outdo it.
I've still not tried it.
You ain't missed much.
Honestly, Shane, I can't drink that anymore. I had 3 or 4 bottles once, and all that rough. And you know, when you can still taste it the day after, that's when you know that it's bad. Like you can still taste it, and you go, "Ugh," it just put me off.
See you in a bit, Drake.
Gary, I've done Guinness. I'm almost sure I've done Guinness. Maybe not that. I'm almost sure I've done Guinness. I could be mistaken. I could be talking absolute bollocks, but I'm sure I've done Guinness.
The thing is, if you review Guinness in a can, draft Guinness, there ain't no flavour.
I've done Guinness original, Gary. In the can. 17th of March. You go back and watch it. It's got 175 views. You can 143 views even. I don't know where I got 175. 143. You could make 144, Gary. If you went and watched it. No,
I put Guinness original in the bottle in that casserole that I made. That I put that picture on yesterday.
Yeah.
And do you know what I did with the leftovers today? Because I was cooking up for about 6. Put it in a casserole dish, and then I made, instead of making dumplings, I made it as a sheet to go on top, so it had a dumpling top on it. Oh,
Do you know what's weird,
man,
right?
that was
I don't know if it's just the YouTube algorithm or what. The Down South Brewing video got next to no views. The Burley Oak Brewing Company, the American one, got next to no views. But then, like, there's a few, like Duff got loads of views. Tetley High, like the mainstream ones get shitloads of views.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's what people buy, though. They
Yeah,
want to
like-
see what you think of
yeah.
it because they drink it.
Like
And it's
Tiny
like,
Rebel got
see
loads
what
of
you
views.
think.
Elvis is dead. Got 232 views. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the mainstream beers did really well. The alcohol-free ones did pretty well as well. I tried a few of them; they did all right. Lords did all right. The what do you call it, Vocation stuff did all right. Northern Monk, Brewdog, Jupiler, Lonebrow was nice. But Guinness again. I don't mind Guinness. I find Guinness in a bottle, the strongest stuff in the original are nicer than Guinness in a can.
The
Guinness in a can is just a bit.
the Guinness Foreign Extra, they sell at Tesco £6 for 4 bottles. If you've got a club card at the minute.
I did have, but she's nicked it, but it can't be far.
Streamer's gone fuzzy.
Let me have a look.
It has a bit on mine as well, a bit blurry.
Yeah, it looks all right. I managed to refresh it. Looks fine. Hey Siri, open YouTube. You need to. She's like, never mind. You've done. Oh shit! No, whoa, no, no, back, no.
No, copyright.
Ads, it's fucking ads. I'm trying to watch the thing. That you give me ads to watch.
It's crystal. I can't do my Irish accent now. Forget it.
It's crystal clear for me. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, it was ads. You know, when you click on the video, it was ads. It's like, no shit. I was like, I don't have to close it or skip it. Shit.
Do you know this juice that I'm vaping is so nice and I can't even remember what it is. I made it this afternoon.
We're down to 12 now, so maybe we should call it a. Right, people are disappearing after they've all asked us to stay. They've all cleared off. Oh shit!
Yeah, we'll give it till 9. Oh, back up to 13. There we go. Big viewing.
Everyone refreshing. That's why.
Yeah.
I think a few people are either watching footy and 14 now. Yeah, we're also watching probably transfer deadline.
When do England play? Is it tomorrow?
No.
We need to stream a live for when England are playing
playing.
because nobody wants to watch them. So we might get a lot of people in.
I'm not even sure that we play, actually. I'm not even sure that England do play. I think it should.
Yeah, they play in Hungary, aren't they?
Wednesday, Finland, Wales, Qatar, Serbia, Switzerland, Greece, Qatar, Portugal, Bosnia, Kuwait, Sweden, Uzbekistan, Estonia, Northern Ireland, Luxembourg, Qatar, Bulgaria, Georgia, Croatia. Yeah. I can't say anything for England. When do England play next? Oh, I don't know why. Oh, it's a qualifier. That's right. It's not a friendly. Thursday. This Thursday. This Thursday. Yeah.
That's a malt, man. So we might get loads of people in because there'll be nothing else to
I
watch.
don't know. It's 7:45, so it's the right time as well. But it's a qualifier if it World Cup. It's not just a friendly.
Yeah, but England qualifiers are crap. They just sit back and try and win it 1-0. Like they did during the Euros.
16 now. We've gone up. People are tuned in to watch us.
Yeah, quick, get on there or they're going to go. Share it.
Share it out, guys. Get your mates to, even if you watch it back when we do the actual review. Share it out. Get them watching.
James, by the way, I think I ask every time because I forget because I've had beer when I always say it on the Fab Show. James should be coming on the Fab Show. I think it's you, isn't it, James?
Although, I mean, so there's 17 watching. There's a stream here rating. She's got 74,000 subs. There's 60 people watching. So that's, it just.
We're looking at proportion.
Yeah.
It's not bad, is it?
Is it heck?
Yeah, there's one next Tuesday as well, Shane. And we're reviewing something that we can't tell you. But stay in and watch it. Don't stay out.
It could be a 3 to 4 way review, you know. Yeah, stay in. Make sure you watch it. Stay in and watch it. Don't stay out. Stay in.
Yeah. And there won't be just us two. There'll be at least 3 channels, if not 4. Well, 3. No, there'll be 2 channels and 2 other people reviewing it as well. You'll see what I mean when we do it. I know what I mean. I think. This beer's nice, Simmo.
Good. I'm glad that it's nice.
It's no coincidence, though, that the best beer I've had up to now is the strongest of them that you sent me.
Like, you said that, but you were wanking off the IPA for a bit, and the
All right, Paul.
That brown ale you quite like that. You said that was very nice.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say any of them are bad. They all taste nice, and them 3.8 ones are ideal for like Sunday sitting down the garden where you don't want to get smashed and enjoy your beers.
Eric's selling cars.
Paul, watch it tomorrow on Catch Up.
Yeah, just watch back to let me have a look. About
half an hour in.
No, we're more than half an hour in, I think we were.
Because we reviewed a beer tonight that you have to search. If you can't find it, go over to Greece for an holiday and get some.
Yeah, about half an hour in, 30, 40 minutes in. And that's when it gets...
It was a banger.
It was a banger. You'll love it.
Or as I put on the thumbnail, is it about a question mark? Yes.
Is it about a question mark? Yes. That's really nice for whatever ABV is. What is it? It's...
Well, here's one for you, Simmo.
I would say yes. Honestly, I think the beer quality is much, much better.
We'll have to call him Moss.
I wouldn't bother with the sub, the little taupey thing. I think that's a waste of time, personally. Just because you get what the 2 litres? It's like 2.5 pints or something you get out of them. It just feels like more messing than it's worth, personally, for me. By the time you set it up, you fucking chilled it and stuck it 2 pints. I couldn't be arsed with one. I think that the best option at the minute is probably the perfect draft. It's by no means perfect. However, it's a fucking good machine. There's so many different beers on it. It's got the biggest choice.
So I think I've asked you before. If you get like Lowenbrow on your PD and you buy it in a bottle, is it a lot different to the bottle?
Massive difference, yeah. Massive. There's a very big difference, yes. But like Spain, if you want Heineken beers, Heineken, Tiger, Moretti, go for the Blade. But in my opinion, they're not as good value for money. But the PD kegs, they're roughly 30 to 40 quid, depending on what you get. 40 quid for like the Trap Blonde or something. And you get a £5 back for every keg that you send back. So you knock a £5 off, and you get 15% off 3 kegs or more. So you're getting a pretty good discount. You're getting 15% off plus a £5 back for every keg you send back. It works out pretty well. The Blade is more of a, if you've got a little cafe or something, or if you've got like a little bar, because you get about 15, 16 pints in it or something. It's not really made for it was made for commercial use. People buy them for home use, but it was more for commercial use. Is what the Blade is for.
Is so good.
The PD. I've had a few PD beers on draft, and I've had it on PD, and I've had it in can, on bottle. And the PD tops them. Whether it's just because it's in your own home and it's at your own fingertips, it's like, I don't know, but I think the perfect draft has got. It's got stouts, IPAs, blonde beers. It's got a mixture of everything in it. The Blade, pretty limited.
I didn't say it the right way. Hello.
Yeah. I think the PD for me is worth it anyway. I don't regret buying it. I will buy it again if I had the cash now. It's damn sight fucking cheaper than when I first bought it.
I need to go for a whiz, but I've just thought of something. There's a couple of people come on and said, what beer are you reviewing? And I've just realised what's going along the bottom on the ticker tape.
Yeah. Go back to the first. Let's go back to the first half an hour and have a watch.
Right. It's a waz.
Yeah, on the PD I normally buy Spate and Lowenbrow. I've not bought the Trap yet because the Trap's 38 quid. However, you get 15% off. Weirdly enough, though, it's not the Belgian beers that are expensive. It's your Tiny Rebel. Your Welsh beers, like your Tiny Rebels, are the most expensive. So a keg of Tiny Rebel Club Tropica, £38.90. A keg of Laff Royal IPA, 35 quid. I mean, Frankie, 30 quid. Left Run, 33 quid. Even the Oktoberfest beers, they're only 34 quid. Left Rituals, 42 quid. That's 9%. Dykirch, 32. Betskold, 30. The Trap, 30 odd. Yeah, they're all pretty well priced. Spate and Oktoberfest, 34 quid. Most of them are very well priced. There's a few that I think are a bit dear, like Quack, but that's 8.5. Franciscana Royal, 35 quid. they're all pretty well priced. You're getting 10.5 pints plus 15% off plus a $5 for each keg. So it works out pretty well. I can't really argue. I wouldn't buy a blade. In my opinion, the blade, it needs a few more kegs to make it relevant. The sub's all right if you've got a couple of quid spare and you want something that's just, I don't know, a couple of pints here and there, but I'm ranting. What's this now? Equalizer IPA. Shane, pay the extra £100 and get a PD, mate. Honestly, you can get a PD for about £200 now. I mean, a fucking sub's $150. A PD is about 200, 220. You're getting 10.5 pints. And again, like I said, 15% off 3 kegs or more. And then £5 for every keg you send back. So it pays itself in the long run. Oh. Unless your name's Alan and you're even easier now to send the kegs back, yes. You used to have to stick these little stickers on them. I've not even got any, I don't think. You used to have to stick these little sticker fucking QR code things on them now. Now all you do is you put your kegs in your box, you seal it up, jump on the Beer Hawk website and say, I want to start a return. Tell them how many kegs you got, and that's it. You either drop them off at the shop, or you can get them picked up like I did today. You can get somebody to come pick them up, which is great. So if you've got a shitload of kegs, you don't have to leave the house. Get some guys to come pick them up, and you're great. It's, could do. I think that it's is that what's his name did the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it for a challenge on the fab?
Yeah, it could be a shout. If he can do it, then I reckon most of us can.
If he can do it, Peter Pan can do it.
Peter Pan. Yeah, honestly, Eric, I think you must be able to get him over there. In fact, I'm pretty sure that even in Belgium, Netherlands, you can get them even easier. Perfect. Draft machine. Belgium. I bet you can get them over there.
They must do, mate. They must ship out to everywhere, surely.
I bet the shops sell them. But you see, you say that before. I pulled a fucking banging pint and you never said no. You kept very still in the chat when I pulled that beautiful pint before. Yeah. Say, wait, watching. That's it. We're on that now, Hal. Equalizer.
I'd sing the theme tune, but I can't remember how it goes.
I don't know. I didn't know there was a theme tune for Equal.
Yeah, it used to be a series, didn't it? Edward Woodward did it.
Chat. While we're here, when I was a kid, I remember a film, right? I think it was a thriller. And there's somebody knocks on the door, and they've got them glass things at the door. You know, you put your eye up to, you have a look through the door. And somebody puts a drill through their eye. I don't know what film it was.
Are you sure it's not No Country for Old Men? It's not a drill. It's a cattle prong. He pulls the trigger and the air forces the bolt through the door.
It might be. I thought it was a drill, but it looked like basically somebody puts their eye to the door like that. I don't know if that because
that wasn't
my eye. Yeah, it looked like a drill.
It could be a different film. Oh, Driller Killer, Shane said.
But yeah, straight through the fuck. It's like, oof. I was like, that's sick, mate. I could never find the film again. I was like, I need it. I don't know what it is, but I need it. It was like I had to stay there. I was like, somebody bangs that door. I was like, oh, that's sick. And they fucking look through. Hello, who's that? Because drill straight through the glass thing right into their eye. I was like, oh, sick, mate. I'm like, But it's one of them where, like, you know, you watch it in passing, you don't really pay any attention. You go, "That's my kind of film." It's probably an absolute crap film. But it seemed great at the
Yeah,
time.
it's a good film, isn't it, Eric? Good film. No Country for Old Men.
I thought it was like one of these old school films, like
It might be that Driller Killer. That I'm getting it mixed up with that one because I've not seen the one you're on about. But No Country for Old Men. He uses it's these cattle things that they do when they kill them before slaughter, and it just goes poof and shoots out, comes back in again.
thought it was a more recognised movie. So yeah, basically, I think it's a woman. Somebody goes bing bong on the door, and she basically puts her out at doors. You do. I thought it was like Equalizers, but something like that. And basically, it just goes. It might not be a drill, but it's something like that. Basically, it's just fucking straight through the eye. Oh, it's brutal, whatever it is. But yeah, it's But I was only a kid when I seen
I've
it.
just
So
been
I
up
don't
when the
know.
batteries are flat.
Again,
Where? What, in the double barrel? I'm using your tank. You have khaki juice.
that's how we spell Denmark. Unless I'm missing something.
We are going to be doing, by the way, on a Wednesday. Not tomorrow, because I ain't got time to do it, but quotes from films, and it's not going to be well known like everybody. Nobody puts baby in a corner. We're not doing that stuff. It's going to be quotes that I know from films, and see if you recognise the films I'm talking about. What? No, I don't. Pulp Fiction is not a shit film. How dare you?
Behave yourself, fake. Come on now, that's.
I've never watched Trainspotting.
Trainspotting's a great film, but it's no Pulp Fiction.
She's just said it's better than Pulp Fiction.
Oh, behave yourself, fake. You've been
Right.
tonight.
Can I hear some sad music now? My last dregs are going.
Get your violins out.
It is. It's an outstanding
Trainspotting was a great film, but I mean, it's not that good.
Now, I have to say, as you know, it's an outstanding beer, but I also have to say a big thank you to Simmo, who managed to track 2 down and sent me one for this review. What a cracking lad.
I found 2. I found one. I was like, I wonder if they got 2 there. I tried to get 3, but they didn't have 2, and I was like, you don't send me one. I was like, he's like, you don't have to send me one. I was like, I do that. I was like, how much you fucking wanked on about it? Like, I can't just keep them up myself, can I? Ugh.
And this one is one that Neil sent me. If he's still here, or if he's not drinking, he's probably passed out from being intoxicated.
No,
and Neil sent me this one.
Neil, never heard of him. Yeah. But yeah, they had 2 cans, and I've been hunting for donkeys, and they just popped up, and I went, "Oh, hello," and that was it. I wanted 3.
I remember you looking and saying, "I can't." Oh, I found 2. Oh, I ain't paying that for 2 beers though. And then it went quiet, and then he said,
"I wanted 3.
I've ordered them."
I was after 3 originally for the Fab Show. That was my initial thought, was if we can get 3 for the Fab Show. So I was hunting for another one. It didn't happen, so I ended up with the 2. I thought, oh, sod it, we can do a live review.
Oh yes, I forgot that, Eric.
Oh, Eric, yeah, you miss your bird. Yeah,
she was here.
I'm telling you.
That's it. Eric's now going off stream and crying in the corner.
Yeah.
He's in Belgium as well.
Oh, yeah. And she's in Belgium, Eric.
Yeah, Rick, she's back home. Yeah. We're going prowling the streets. Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be putting up wanted posters. It's nice. It's Pineapple Express. It's not obviously nowhere near as good as Foggy Island, but it's damn good. This is more pineapple-y.
Yeah, we went to a Pineapple Express. It's straight with pineapple.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, carry on talking. I've just got to check. That reminds me.
Nah, seriously, Eric, on Sunday, I was streaming. There was me, Lee, and Alan. And she's like, oh, hey guys, hope everything's okay. I'm back in Belgium for a little while. If you don't believe us, Eric, you can always go and watch the live stream from Sunday.
Well, I'll take it that's all the business we're doing then. We get Shutter Balla in, which is good, and we get in him that you can't pronounce. Tommy Yasu.
Better business than what we've done.
Yeah, it don't
Well,
matter what
Eric,
business we do, though, does it? When you got Compo in charge of your team, you ain't going to do anything.
Eric, I said, Kiwi. I said, I'll just get in touch with my mate Eric. I said, he'll love to find out you're back in Belgium. You guys should hook up one night. You have a great time.
And you've not told him, she actually put in chat as well, where is in December official?
Where is it in December tonight?
I miss him. Where's he? I've not spoken to him for a while. That's what she said, Eric.
Honestly, though, I mean, we signed Grealish, right? Grealish is a good player, but we need a left back and a striker. So why have we fucking signed another? Why have we signed another winger? Now, Eric, she said, where is in December? I said, he's Dutch, isn't he?
Yeah.
I said, no, he's Belgium. And she went, oh, he's Belgian. He said, yeah. I said, you guys should meet up one night.
And she did mention something about that she did like teachers.
And she's like, I'm back for a little bit. I was like, I should meet up. I was like, you want a teacher then? Eric will teach you.
But no, she was in, Eric.
No, she wasn't, yeah. I think all that I said was, oh, Eric will be gutted. I'll tell you what, I fucking dread to step on the scales come this Thursday.
I've just buried ours.
Yeah.
I'll dig them up again when I get back on it.
Yeah, give it a week or two. Fucking. Shane.
Get some polos, Shane.
Get some polos, some strong aftershave, and fucking brush your teeth, you'll be right.
Well, what you do, you go in, splash some water down your front, and then when you sit down, say, I'm so sorry, some idiot out there
beer on me.
just walked straight into me with a can of super tenants and spilt it down me.
Some fucking tramps walked straight into me and spilled his beer right down front of me. But no, Eric,
you know what? I ignored it, took him into the charity shop, and I actually gave him some new stuff to wear. And they'll think, oh, he's a good bloke.
Yeah, I took him to the charity shop, bought him some new clothes, sorted him out, bought him a coffee and a hot meal. Like, fucking, you've got the job, mate. You've got the job.
Up here, think about it, Shane.
Yeah, honestly, Eric, we just said, we said, Kiwi, Eric is to be gutted that he missed you. We said, we invited him on, but he said he had another power cut. I think he's got poltergeists.
Yeah.
Do. That's X-Files, isn't it? I need a was 2 seconds.
It's a good plan, Shane. It'll get you the job. I'm telling you. I won't lie. Oh, I need to be. One Night in Istanbul is super funny. I've never heard of it, Gary. Yeah, Simmo's broken it. Oh, is he Denzel? He makes me laugh, Denzel. So dry sense of humour. Well, the lines that he has in Fools and Horses. The episode where he's gone out of commission for a bit, they've not seen him. And then they see him in the calf. And it's like, they're all, oh, I hope you're all right. Because I've been in hospital for so many days and all this lot. No, I had my former jails done. Obviously, it sounds funnier when he's saying it, not me. But it was good. You know the one I'm on about, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you see, that's not what you have to worry about, Eric. It's the threats you don't get from the Japanese that you worry about because you won't see it coming. Where they painted his sitting room. That
Chinese, they did it Lunar Spring.
yeah, I think the one you're on about, Gary, is where they did his kitchen? I think that's the one. And when it Denzel's misses, where they think they've killed the budgie or the canary, and then they buy another one.
That wasn't Denzel, that was the other one who sells cars.
No, that weren't Boise. No. I'm sure it was Denzel's missus. When they say, she says, yeah, the funny thing is, though, it was dead when I left this morning. That was so funny. Oh, my nose is itching now. Oh, he might be like you, Simmo. It might be the histamine in these beers.
Honestly, I said to you,
My nose is itching. It can't be hay fever now.
when I'm drinking, I always take 2 antihistamine and keep me inhalers because it's normally later on I need the inhalers. But if you've got asthma or allergies, beer in particular has got a lot of histamine in it and it causes allergy-like symptoms.
That's the one, Gary, yeah, when they burn the kettle.
How the fuck do you burn a kettle?
It was a gas one. You not seen that episode on Fools and Horses?
I'm gonna.
It's so
I've
funny.
only seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Fools and Horses, like 4 episodes.
Yeah, you need to watch them. It is the best sitcom ever. It's so funny.
Everyone says that, but I just couldn't get into it. Eric, do you have to take your child to school in the morning?
Yeah, one last beer.
You said it's the kid's first day back, but you didn't tell whether you had to take him or what. Or you said it was the kid's first day. That don't mean fuck all. Stop saying it's our kid's first day back. What it don't mean now, is it? Unless you've got to drive, and it's a bit different.
So, you lot, apart from it's alive and everyone can get drinking again, apart from that, do you like the idea of doing live beer reviews? Or would you just, I ain't bothered. It's just a live stream, so we're coming for a beer.
Helen clearly didn't like it because she fucked off within 10 minutes. But the rest of you obviously like
yeah, but she goes to bed at 4 in the afternoon.
This is true. Fair enough, Eric. Fair enough, mate. There's 14 watching now, so yeah, people must like it. We're on 292 subs. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're
24 likes. Well done.
We're 8 subs away from 300.
And yes, if, as well as liking this video, if you're not subscribed, obviously to
25
us now, do it. But if you're not subscribed to Simmo, get on there, stick him, even if you don't watch his videos, subscribe. 25 likes. It's not bad for a random fucking Tuesday night beer stream where it was like it was going to be an hour. And it's turned to like 2.5. I'll tell you now from my view, Simmo's beer reviews. It's not, he don't sit there and read up on what everyone else has said and what the company say, and then come out and say exactly the same in a different way. He actually drinks it and says what he thinks, what he's tasting. And if he thinks it's crap, he'll say it's crap. He don't suck up to the breweries. No, he just tells it how it is. If it's crap, it goes in the bin. So it's a proper beer review, like your mate would do down the pub, what he'd say. So if you ain't subscribed to him, do it. Click on it now. I'm telling you. Big day, Eric. Big day, mate. It's is it proper school? Is it like a secondary school, or is it like primary school? Is it first day at school? What? Gary. Well, how old is it? It's gone quick. Gary, never once have I sucked up to a beer. I might like a beer, but I'll never suck up to a beer. I can promise you that much. I suck up to Foggy Island. That's 6.2. Let's see if there's something a little bit weaker. Oh, I'm on a 6.2. Pineapple Express, you lightweight. So they are in English. I can't even see a fucking ABV on this. Lisa, how old's Bodie for? Bodie's first day at school was when? Today. And he's out at 6.8. Let's go back in. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, there you go. That's another sub for your Simmo. Hang on. I'm going to call you Moss. Cheers, Moss. Moz. How does Moz sound? Because I've got no chance of saying the other. Is Liam Lee saying, can we knack a crackers on the show? I apologise. That's not going to just fucking... I pulled it out of the fridge like that. That's not fucking... San Miguel. Yeah, well, I pulled it out like that upside down, so it's not fucking good for it now, is it? It'd be funny, though, trying to find the ring pull on the top. Yeah, thanks. So, honestly, like, it sounds stupid, but I really appreciate like people subbing it. It started out as it was a bit of a joke. It was like Mars is cool. Mars it is. It was like Al and everybody else like, you should start a fucking beer channel. So you drink that much beer, you know quite a bit about beer. Just start a fucking beer channel. I was like, oh, fucking behave yourself. Like, you're talking bollocks. So, next time you drop in, Mars, we're live tomorrow and Saturday. Do remind me, because I will forget. I am known for forgetting the odd thing now and again. That when I say, I don't know what to call you, just put, you told me last time it was Mars. But yeah, Alfie and everyone else said, oh, start a beer channel. I said, you're just talking bollocks. I said, and it was like, no, it's like, sort of, it was always like whatever beer you get, it's like, anytime I got a beer, I'd always say what I thought of it. There was no like, oh, it's all right. I was like, it was shit. I was not bad that then. It was shit. Yeah. Dax, how you doing? All right, Dax. There you go. There's one for you, Lee. But I've never got around to it because I'd say that's more for Eric when Kiwi's on. Well, it was one that Lee were on about. He said I should review because of that. Oh, yeah, that's good.
But I never got around to. I've no fucking tripod, have I? It's I'm waiting for my refund to buy a new one.
Yeah, all good here, Dax. As always.
Oops.
Try pouring it in the glass, Simmo.
No shit.
That's another keyboard.
The keyboard's out of the way, but the fucking mouse mat has got a drink.
How many keyboards have you actually replaced because of beer spilt on
At
them?
least 5. Like, at least 5. So this is Whiplash Hot Pursuit Pale Ale. Coming at 5%. Here we go, Gary.
By the way, I just
brilliant.
have to say, I did say there's one for you, Eric. I meant the hot pursuit bit, not the whiplash.
It's bringing Dublin Island. It's got barley oats, wheat hops, yeast. So it's got wheat and oats in it. So I'm assuming.
But it ain't no Guinness, is it?
It's got. I'm assuming that it's got wheat and oats in it. It's going to have quite a creamy mouthfeel. Oh, hello.
What?
I don't know if you can see that. I don't really show. There's like a cascade.
That looks exactly the same as that we reviewed tonight.
I don't know if you can see that. There's like a cascade effect. No, you don't show. There's like a real sort of. When I pour the beer in, let me get my phone camera out, see if I can get a picture.
Welcome back, Scouts.
There we go. That's better. Like, so let me show you that. Can you see that? There's like a cascade effect. You see it work back. Like a cascade effect going on. See where like it's all. Yeah, that's what I was trying to show.
Effect.
Yeah, but the camera won't show it. So there's like a marble effect going on. Yeah, it's probably a finger off white head. There's a lot of shit in the bottom. I don't know. Can you see that?
Sediment, yeah.
Oh, that's the keyboard. I nearly have a keyboard. Nearly on the keyboard.
You see, when I used to get the sediment, I used to waste that last bit, but they say drink it because that's where the taste is.
You're supposed to swirl it around the can and stick it in the beer. So yeah, there's plenty of sediment. It looks like little shitty boulders in the bottom of the beer, but that smells very similar to the old Foggy Island. It's mainly just orange peel, like real orange peel. Like if somebody got a freshly squeezed orange, they put it under your nose. That's what I'm getting, and that's it. It looks interesting. There's a real marble effect going on. So you can't see it on the camera, but you can on the old iPhone. You like that, Alan? That will be right up your street.
What, mine?
It's very much like the Foggy, but less bitterness, more fruity.
Right.
Much more of a clementine, not orange peel, more a clementine.
And what ABV is it?
Sweet orange, 5%. So
that's borderline me not even looking at it.
So there's more of a sweet orange than a dry orange, but that is
5% is sort of at the limit where I pick it up and say, that sounds nice. And then I look and see 5% and go, nah.
And there's a bitterness, but it's not like a bitter bitterness. It's almost like a hop bitterness. So it's like a bit like, you smoke a strong cigarette back in the day. And it sort of like chars the back of your throat a bit. That's how it feels, isn't it? You smoke a strong cigarette and you go, oh.
To be honest, I can't remember.
Imagine you turn your vape coil up too much, yeah, and it feels like it strips the layer off the back of your throat a bit.
Yeah, unless it's a mesh coil, then it just strips everything.
Yeah, well, it feels like it feels like it takes the skin off the back of the throat a bit. It's quite harsh.
Yeah,
it's bitter but harsh at the same time. It's definitely the hops. It's a hop bitterness. It's not a natural bitterness. It's a hop bitterness. Yeah, honestly, just massive orange, a bit of grapefruit. Orange and grapefruit. really refreshing, really nice, but there's a definite hop bitterness. And I mean, when I
Scout,
say like a hop,
you're supposed to sniff the beer and not stick your nose in it to
when I
get
say
the
hop
aromas.
bitterness, it's how I describe that. So if you have a vape or that anybody who uses smoke, if you smoke something that's too strong and you feel like it almost burns the back of your throat slightly or like chars the back of your throat, that's what it feels like. But it's very fucking nice. In fact, ow, you would like that.
And where's that from?
This is from a Beer 52, but I bet you can get it cheaper. Gary, you Irish bastard.
Gary!
It's from Dublin. No, honestly, like, I mean, Alan, you know, like, there's when you drink a beer, it's a fruity beer. There's still that beer flavour to it, if that makes any sense at all. Like, there's still a beer flavour to it, but you can get the fruits and whatnot.
And some just taste like fruit juice that have got alcohol in.
That is nice. That is really nice. In fact, I'd buy that again. I will buy that again any day.
I'd buy Foggy Island again, but can't get it.
But you can't just neck it. It's one that you have to take time because of the bitterness. What's it called? Let me have a look. It's called Whiplash Hot Pursuit. Cut that out. Whiplash Hot Pursuit. That would be funny spell right, wouldn't it? Hot.
Oh, by the way, again, the same question that I do keep popping out now and again before we make any changes. I know you lot that are in here, moderators. If you're a moderator and you are watching in the background, can you type in chat so I know that you're here?
Gary, they are saying it's about €3 a can. So, Beer 52 give it a 4-star rating. Let's look what Untapped's give it.
It's not raining here, Shane. Where is it? It's gone. Where is it?
It's got 3.5 on Untapped. So yeah, it's.
What's that out of 5?
Yeah. It's all right. Yeah. I was like, it's my taste buds broken. It's nice. Oh, maybe TG, but yeah, I feel like there's always the same 3 or 4 mods in.
Yeah, there's some. Why I ask is because you may be sat in the background but not commenting.
I would say there's 2 that I can think of that are never really in, but anyway.
There's 3 I can think of. Because it's like, if Lee and Lisa can't make it, and TG, I know because you're a different time frame, you come in later, and I don't want to get idiots in, and we've got no mods.
Gary's normally in, and he does too. He's normally in.
I've got to look at getting 1 or 2 more that are in regular.
But I would say
Lisa, I was considering it earlier today, putting the heating on.
Oh, behave yourself.
It felt so cold here. You know it was cooler because Zeus was on the setting chilled up like a cat. And that's when you know it's cooling down.
Eric, I'm not sure what that's got to do with the price of bread, but
yeah, no, he's not even a mod, so it don't matter.
If Gary Irish, he didn't touch much waffle, you'd be a decent mod, but he didn't touch much bollocks.
Yeah, dude, when we get mods,
Everything that you say, you choose like help for moderation, help for moderation. Yeah, help for moderation. Literally, like 8 out of 10 comments that Gary puts in. You choose like this has been help for moderation.
But it's like I've said before, we don't, because we're not a big channel, we can't afford to make everybody moderators.
No.
Because people will come in that are new to the channel and say, I'm not commenting in there. They're all moderators. They won't talk to me, whatever. So we pick the moderators that we know are actually sensible and will moderate the chat.
Yeah. When I first joined, I think I felt more. I don't know. It took. I think I watched a couple of streams. I don't know where I found you from, and then I watched. I was like, these guys seem really. It took me a few streams to say anything. I watched a couple, and I was like, these guys seem really. Just normal. Like they seem really. Yeah, just normal. Like, I watched a few like in the background. And started commenting, and then I think at that time I ended up talking to Taylor, and there was. I think Shane was there. TG obviously was back in the day, and there was, I think, who else we had back, like way back when. But Taylor and TG were definitely there back in the day, and there was you, Fee, I think Shane, and a couple of others, but like, I don't know.
We're not a lame LAME channel. Look at me. We're here and we appreciate people that come on and want to talk to us. And we still don't know why, but we do. We just come on and do lives, and you lot, thankfully, join us and have a laugh with us.
But I remember that it was Al said, "Oh, we're opening up to anybody that wants to come on a Saturday night," and then I think I was trolled.
Exactly. That's why we don't do it, because new people will come in. They may watch in the background, but we want people to comment. And if they see loads of blue spanners, they're going to say, well, I'm not going to comment because I'll feel uneasy, because they'll be like, who's this? Or they won't answer me. So we only have mods in that will moderate the channel. And we do appreciate them, because last year, the ones in the group got a free T-shirt. Simmo got a blanket, but the rest of them got a T-shirt.
Yeah, I've watched it a few times now, so it fits all right, actually. But the time that she's watched it and our kids watched it, it's more like a 3 or 4 XL rather than like a 7 XL. When I got it, I was like, this is a big ass T-shirt, and then I've watched it a few times. It's shrunk a bit now, but it fits. It's one of them T-shirts you put on. It's like a comfy shirt.
Yeah, he did. She's just said he did ask for the biggest they did, and that's what you got.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Like, it's rather than fucking getting something and going, I couldn't fit that off my head. It's like
We said it fits now. He's washed it a few times.
Yeah, it's a comfy shirt. Like, I wore it to the gym. I wore not that one, but I wore my I usually wear my Spicy Reaper shirt to the gym. Yeah.
But I did say, and I'll tell you now, I was going to tell you tomorrow, that Teespring sent us a thing through. Not a keyword. What's the thing you use on a website? A promo code. I can't remember what it is. I will tell you tomorrow. But as of Thursday, for I think it's 7 days, if you put this promo code in on Teespring, you will get our merch with 10% off. And I'll tell you the code tomorrow, because I think it's active from tomorrow night or Thursday night. So if you want a Spice and Easy t-shirt, you can get 10% off. And there is t-shirts and mugs, and that's it. I didn't do the bucket hats because they're a waste of time. I want caps, and they won't let me have them yet.
You got more than that. You've got t-shirts. There's hoodies, is there? I think.
Yeah, hoodies as well. Yeah. I ain't even got a t-shirt because I keep forgetting. Harry, yes, they do international shipping. Anywhere, because if they don't go from Europe, they go from America, so it's anywhere.
Yeah, you've got Reaper t-shirts, you've got Reaper hoodies to different degrees. You've got your standard Spice and Easy ones. You've got the big Spice and Easy ones, like the big logo t-shirts, and they're not mega bucks, to be fair, for what you're paying. Like, I think, if anything, the mugs are the most expensive thing you're paying for.
Yeah, I think the mugs are a rip-off, to be fair.
Yeah.
But,
like 14 quid for a mug is a lot of poke. But
yeah. But I am looking into getting one that's UK-based. I've seen a couple on I want to look into it more before I decide. But I do need to order a t-shirt. I ought to order the double X because I smashed that when she didn't eat it. I might do a one-off triple X. I'm the only one that has one.
Yeah, I don't know which I ordered. I've got the Reaper double X t-shirt, and it's so nice. I think I've got the premium one. I might be the classic one. It fits like the fits are pretty much true to size, and they fit really, really nice. I think I got a 4X just to be on the safe side because I thought you never know when you wash it, but it fits. I got a 4, and there's enough room in it to be a bit baggy and comfortable. And it's just a nice shirt. I work to the gym pretty much all the time. Go to the gym, mate. Spice and easy. But I've not been able to go for a fucking month. We've not been able to walk for the last 3 weeks.
It's getting weird now. I don't get that, Lisa. Huh?
Her and Lee say the same thing every time. It means that whatever she says, Lee says, and vice versa.
Oh, right.
But yeah, I got the 4X because I thought it's got a bit of room in it so that if you go to the gym, if you go somewhere, there's a bit of room in it. It's not like it's not tight because sometimes you can get some stuff you can get in a 3 and it's all right, but some stuff you get in it's quite tight and it's quite.
But why is there not a standard sizing for an X, a double X? Because, like I've said, you go to one shop, get a double X, and it's like a thong. You go to another shop, get a double X, it's like wearing a quilt. Why do they not have a standard sizing? And he's clicked the wrong button. Simmo will be back shortly. Simmo Sups joined.
Yeah, I've had a 3 in some places, and it's been massive and fit. And other times you go, that's like a fucking armband. Yeah, it's just I don't
I
know.
wanted a t-shirt, not a bikini.
Yeah.
But yes, going back to TG's, what you said, it's a fly now, it's doing me head in. I won't be like mega late tonight, but may do an hour after to discuss what I'm thinking of doing. And it may upset a couple of people, but I'm just thinking of the channel.
What I'm thinking, maybe give it till 10 and then call it a.
Yeah, you can do, yeah, because we're down to 10 people now, so.
That's been a solid 3 hours then, it's not
as long as someone reminds me tomorrow to edit it, and I'll cut it down to like 15-minute beer review and put that up.
We started at 7, so 7 till 10 is not a bad do for a beer, one beer, is it?
Yes, Shane, Primark are useless.
Primark.
So double X I got a double X and it's all right with my gut, fine. And then I got another one at the same time and it was like wearing a quilt. It was just massive great thing from the same shop.
I'm a fat cunt, so I don't buy from shops, but I bought some socks from Primark that were supposed to be a 7 to 12, which is a bit of there's a slightly different size difference in 7 and 12, but
yeah, I can never work that out. Why it does.
Like 7 and 12 are like fucking 10 to, but like they just would not work. I was like, no, that's not. I couldn't get that on to my life.
You get in the kids department, didn't you?
Who, me?
No, Simmo Sups.
Oh,
What's the boss?
She said you didn't get them in the kids department, did you?
No. I might have done that.
Was it after a Saturday night?
No, but I've got like size 13 feet, so I mean.
Oh, I'm only size 8. You know what they say? Small feet, leave your Y fronts on.
Small feet, small socks. Small feet, cheap socks.
11 and a half. Do they do halves? They don't do halves in shoes, do
They're
they?
not been off for the last fucking 10 years, have they?
That's like, how old are you? I'm 9 3/4.
Yeah. I'll be 11 next year. It's like at Christmas. I'll be 11 in June. It's fucking December.
I have to say though, Irish Gary, we take the rip out of him and he just don't care, does he?
It's because he doesn't understand what we're saying. That's why. It's all foreign.
Most of the time I take 12 so I can put thick socks on in the winter.
So I don't fit a potato in my socks.
They still do half sizes. I've not seen it. What? Not in adults, surely.
Half size in academia because they're all fucking leprechauns.
That's it, Gary. You know we're only jesting.
Gary, when you're in Ireland, yeah, do you get normal size and like leprechaun size? It's like you can get a 10 in normal size, or you can get a 10 in leprechaun size. And like with all potatoes, what the fuck do you do with them all?
Oh, 293. Yeah, Lisa. Come on. Let's get into 300. We need to do it Saturday at least. I'm the same, Shane. Exactly the same. Shame. Exactly the same.
Back door, please.
You can never get a 29 leg in jeans.
She's not a bad meal. She's been shopping so you can eat.
You can get 30,
So then,
but as all the women know, that 1 inch makes a lot of difference.
what's that? Not bothered, but you will be when you get up at 4 o'clock and say, I'm hungry. When you're not home by about 4 o'clock, let me know what you
Oh, you're the same as Simmo then, Scouts 11.
laughing at our kid, she's fucking. I said, what are you doing? I'm feeding dog. Fucking hell. Let me just get some footage. she's been alright actually, our kid. She's not a bad one. When she puts
Get
a
a
mind,
sewing machine and turn them up. Do you really want me appearing on a live stream with jeans stitched
my
to my
bought
fingers?
this 4'11". Fucking hell, Shane. 4 foot. I didn't know there were people that small.
I've got a comment for it, but I can't say it.
She's the perfect height to be in love with the male genitals, I suppose.
Yeah, you see, Scott, I have trouble because I only want a 29-inch leg, but my waist is only 26. So, what are you laughing at?
26 inch waist
It is 26.
under the belly.
I do only measure it halfway, though.
Exactly.
What are you saying, TJ? Don't you believe me, TJ? But I've not measured my waist for the last 30 years, so that might have something to do with it. Yeah, last time I measured my waist, I had hair.
Fucking I'll tell you what.
She has been upstairs and had a bath and sat in the bath while Zeus licked all the conditioner off her. And now she's sat in there, living up to her age and knitting. It don't matter what you're making, you're sitting there knitting. Like the
That was a
18 you
fucking.
are.
Like, I was 34 weeks when it was about fucking 15. I don't know.
I'm not kidding, Dak. She's sat in there knitting. Are you knitting?
Yeah.
And I actually heard her muttering earlier. "Oh, I don't know what's coming to the world today. When I was young,"
Your phrase.
Lisa said, "What you making?"
I'm making a teddy bear or a spot the dog.
Right, she's making a teddy bear or a Spot the dog for one of her grandkids. And I think the reason it's an or is because she don't know what it's going to turn out like yet.
You're definitely getting old now, Fee. I'm sorry.
If she bodges it, it'll be Spot the dog. If she don't, it'll be a teddy bear.
Your age is showing now, Fee. Fucking knitting. You know.
There. That's what I'm making. You see it? Nice little teddy bear. Well, it's not a teddy bear.
That's a dog.
It's a puppy. It's a dog.
It's a puppy.
With puppies. Yeah. That's what I'm making.
Yes, she is a granny, Lisa. Too many times.
3 times over.
Two her comments look exactly the same with exactly the same amount of W's. Oh, cute. Shane said you need to knit a life-size Zeus.
Holy shit.
That'd cost a lot in wool.
Zeus. Remember that?
What?
I did that whacking dinosaur that was 3 foot tall.
Yeah, the problem with that, Shane, is when he was a pup, let alone now, the first time he come in and he was like, was it 12 weeks old?
Yeah.
And we gave him this teddy bear to play with, he was humping it straight away. And that's as a pup. So you get him a life-size one, oh, it's going to be messy.
That's for the kids, not for Zeus. Good night, Eric.
Are you off, Eric? See you later, Eric. Cheers for dropping in.
Yeah, Al. I think
What?
the idea is the Zeus is for the kids, not for Zeus.
Yeah, but you've got to get it out the house.
He calls Zeus. Here's a mini user romp.
He sees it, it's like, I'm having that. That's it. Whoom. The death lock of sex comes on.
I don't think they want to know that.
But it's true. You start tickling his nice spot, and that's it.
Alright. Look, what you and Zeus got up to during the day between you and Zeus. But Fiona's not here. We don't need to know.
It's not me that suffers. They don't try it with me. I just
know, it sounds like
tickle his
Zeus.
nice spot, and anybody else in the vicinity gets it. Hey, you do. Woo. That's it.
Oh, bloody hell.
Tash found out.
I'll say, let's go. We're back to 15 now.
Oh, the best was it the last house on the next door neighbour. What was her name? Kath. Oh, she come round one night in the summer. We've told you before, and she was like winding Zeus up, and she started tickling him and didn't realise it was his nice spot. And Zeus was like, "Go on, keep going, keep going." And then she turned round, and he just went woof, jumped on her, and she just fell down, and she was on all fours. And Zeus slid on the back, and it was a proper doggy. And it was like, hey, she was on there on all fours with Zeus on the back going, "Oh, get him off." And Fiona was trying to get him off and couldn't because he's that strong. And she was shouting to me, "Help me." And I couldn't move. I was just in stitches on the deck chair. Just sat there absolutely in hysterics. And Kath, it traumatized her. She never come round again. So he just spoke to us over the fence and she wouldn't come round.
I'm not surprised.
I was just in stitches. Yeah, he was. He was about 3 years old then, but you couldn't get him off. He was like, "I'm in." That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was so funny. I just couldn't move. I was trying not to laugh out loud because she was embarrassed and disgusted and everything at the same time. I was just gone. It just did me.
See, shit, my mind is not in the gutter, right? My mind is exactly where it belongs. This is just a dirty bastard. Oh, fucking hell.
If he's having it, he's having it. It don't matter who it's about.
I'm telling you. Oh, we're back to 11 now. Oh, shit. We're coming for the night out, we think.
Yeah, Leah, we're going now. Join us after that.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
But
We're
welcome.
going 3 hours. Oh.
Are you doing an hour or so after? Or?
Yeah, I'll sort some out. Give me a second.
Right, we are 3:01, so I think we'll call it at that. Cheers, everyone that's been in, and not to give any notice or anything, but Simmo. Hey.
Yeah, it's been a good night. It's random result. Again, if I can work out what I don't know it is. This is one of, if not the best beer you will ever try in your life. The only problem is you can't fucking get hold of it nowadays.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, it's been a great night. Thanks all for having me on. You know, for what should have been maybe half an hour turned into 3 hours, but you know, what's new? There's no such thing as just a cheeky, you know, just cheeky half an hour, is it? Let's face it.
Yeah, I said we'll limit it to an hour.
Let's have a look. What if we had 26 likes for a random Tuesday night? That's fucking awesome. Again, cheers guys for tuning in. Everybody's liked it, said, commented, you know, tuning in. Thank you very much. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for Spice and Eazy's Wacky Wednesday. If not, then you're missing out. Anybody who's not going to bed or got work or whatever, we'll set up some afters. We'll set just an hour or two, you know, a couple of cheeky mulberries and whatnot. But yeah, cheers, guys. Drop us a sub. If you're not already subscribed, I assume you are by this point. Sort it out. And nice one. Cheers. Peace.
What he said. No. Cheers for joining us, because we don't normally do a Tuesday night. But you may get one next week. In fact, I believe you will, with a different beer. I'm not telling you what it is, but make sure you stay out. Or don't stay in for it. There's a clue in the name. And we will see you next week. And welcome, Moz. New to the stream. Make sure you stick a sub on, and anyone else in the background, to us and to Simmo Sups, the channel. Subscribe to him. Proper beer reviews. No messing. Tell you what it is. Done. See ya. Peace. Done. And we will catch you tomorrow night. And a big thanks for everyone. Click a like if you've not as well. And we'll see you later. You've now got 20 minutes while I find the outro. I will play it. I didn't play an intro, but I'll play the outro. I've got it. See you all later. Simmo, send the link.